do you think Anthony is going to be in that frame of mind to want to talk to Wayne? Because that is going to remind him about the time when Amber was cheating with Wayne. Right? Do you think he's going to want to go talk to Wayne again? This was something Amber did in the beginning, and somebody she's cheating on. So I think he's going to wait for an opportune time to tell. And I don't think he's going to just come out and tell him. I think he's going to be dropping hints. But I will elaborate further on that. But everyone, a blessed Saturday, and I have the word ready to read.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, so I will go ahead and read the word. It says, challenges may seem overwhelming.
Yeah.
But faith reminds us that our circumstances do not have the final word. Keep moving forward, one step at a time, trusting that God can work in ways we cannot see yet.
I like that.
Yeah. So.
And that is so nice. So it pertaining to the skit too. Remember, that says God have a plan. A lot of people in our feelings when we watch that skit. I watch it at 3:30 when I woke up this morning, right? At 3 o'clock. But what I'm here saying, guys, God has a plan, and the baby, that Amber, the pregnancy that they're talking about, me and Charmaine discussed that. Mr. For all who love Amber so much, but Mr. For tell the Amber fans, Amber going to be pregnant for her husband, not Mr. Dave. I think that man has a vasectomy.
Wait until you play the thing. If you want to,
yeah, we're gonna play it again.
You wait until later.
We have 25 people watching, so I hope we have 25 likes. All right, so click on the like button, get us in the algorithm, everybody. Let's get the job done. All right, so we have Angela AC is in the house. Welcome in, darling. Welcome in, goddess. All right, let me just come over. Okay, let me see before we go. And we have Tina Young is in the house. Anthony and Denisha will be together. L. Nancy, hi Nancy. Sue that is in the house. Hello Hera. Hi Marianne West. How you doing, darling? Okay. So we have our lovelies are right here with us to chit chat. So let me read some of the comments that I'm seeing here because I'm laughing already. Anthony and Denisha will be together. It maybe not, because they're doing a role reversal. Amber did not be with anybody. So I don't think Anthony and her will be, if they're doing what they were doing with Amber before. I love Dave and Amber. Miss Sarah Nancy, but Miss Sarah for Bossy Bubble, but there won't be no Nancy and no Dave and Amber. I don't think. You guys just have to watch this tape good. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks. And Suzette says, if Amber is pregnant with Dave, Anthony definitely will not accept it. And Suzette, we don't think it's gonna be for Dave. It's gonna be for us. Remember, she was having symptoms before. And everybody says she's going. And when you're pregnant, you normally grows. When you're in a relationship, you normally grows. So, but Shayla asked her if she was pregnant. So with those are nuggets, so we're gonna stick to those. What we know, God has the plan. God would not. That wouldn't say trust the process. Tell us to keep on watch it, just to let us down by making her pregnant for Dave. So I don't think they'll be that cruel. But then again, the writers are diabolical. But anyway, let's go again. Era says, sure, I don't really care about Amber and Dave's skit anymore. I don't even watch. Okay, darling, that's very nice. I want Anthony to marry Isha. Of course you would. I'm sorry, but Amber is being naughty right now, Nancy. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but if God has a plan, there won't be no Dave and Amber. And Nancy says, like, share, Suzette says, like, share, and subscribe, please. Thank you. And Tina Young says, please subscribe to Sharon Rico Review. Thank you. And Goddess is saying good evening to Nancy B. Marian West says, I think this party Alex will invite Dave. Dave will be Amber. Maybe if Anthony comes, he will probably bring Denisha. Showdown of the Dalton. Oh Lordy, this is a nice one. I like this. See, Charmaine, this is
Yeah,
a nice
I
one.
saw that. I
Yeah,
saw that.
yeah, that one is a nice. Denisha is about to tell Anthony her problem. Yes, and Anthony going to go help her. I wonder which account will he take the money from to help her out. Nancy says, please like, share, and subscribe. Sharon underscore Rico review. And Sherma says, good evening, ladies and chat. Good evening, darling. And Lydia says, Amber is behaving like a teenager. What if I get pregnant? Really? I know, Lydia. Well, she already pregnant. I don't even know it. But there's going to be lots of shenanigans going on for the summer. Diane says, hello, ladies, Tina and Nancy. Good evening, beautiful. And Nancy says, Anthony is going to be Denisha savior. Angela C said, Denisha has to take a pay cut. She will need to scoop gold from Anthony's wallet. Oh, Lord, I love this. Keep on bringing the messages for us. Amber and Dave will be together. Miss Sarah Tabersi Bobliano. Miss Sarah Marianne West. Miss Sarah. I'm sorry. Anyway,
Uh,
let's.
I think the Dave and Amber skit are going to be coming to an end soon. I don't think they're going to continue for a much longer. And people saying they have great chemistry. I don't see it's always Amber doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's always Amber doing stuff. It's never, she's always kissing on him. She's always on top of him. She's the one that is always pushing. I don't
Mm-hmm.
see the one time I saw Dave was when he picked her up when she was leaving in the trench coat,
Mm-hmm.
and he picked her up and walked towards his room. That was the only time Dave took the initiative. I don't see Dave taking the initiative in any other thing. It's always Amber. Amber always on top. Amber always kissing. Yes, he'll return it, and Amber's always the only thing he'll do is hug her. So I don't see where people seeing that great chemistry.
I don't see it either.
Amber's always the one who is taking the initiative.
And
Never
she's
Dave.
taking charge.
Exactly. She's
She's
bumping
always on
into
top.
him. Exactly. And she's behaving like a giddy teenager.
You
Uh,
know what? When you're pregnant, some people when they are pregnant, they're very
they're
all the
horny.
time. I don't
Horny.
know if I was wondering if I
They
could say that word.
pregnant people are horny people. I can tell you that for a
Exactly.
fact. They're horny people. They just
Mm-hmm.
want to always do it. But in this moment, Amber is not feeling Anthony. I mean, Amber said, you know, so
Amber's feeling him, but the reason why she got
no,
to
no,
Dave is
no.
because she wants that money, and that's why she keep on running over to Dave
No,
and giving it to Dave.
mm, Amber thinks Dave is new and it's like a new shiny toy. That's
Joy.
what Dave
Okay.
represents to Amber. Dave is new. Anthony and Amber has been going through something for a while now. And with everything that Anthony's saying and she's saying, and right now she tell herself that she hates Anthony. She hates
Mm-hmm.
him. But
And,
some
and sometimes when you're pregnant too, you will
you
hate
hate
that
the father
person.
of your child.
Yes, I could say that
Yes,
too. Yeah.
yes. So I think a lot of stuff is happening between Amber and Anthony right now. And at the end of the day,
God has a plan for them.
God has a plan. And we are going to have a turbulent summer. Trust me. People are going
Mm-hmm.
to get in their emotions. Some people are going to threaten to stop watching. Some people will actually stop watching because they're not getting the result or the outcome that they want. So some people will just, you know what, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop watching. Sharon, you want to pull up the Dave and the Amber skit and let's just talk about it and then we can talk about the other ones.
Okay, let me finish to the roll call.
Okay.
So we are okay. So let me see if Saint Michael is in. Oh, Michael, yeah, yeah, yes. And Angela C, yeah, she. Hold on. Oh, welcome in, Chance. How are you doing? And we have Antoinette. Okay, we wanted to see what Okay, let me just come. Eslin is in the house. Okay, Lydia is here also. So Lydia says, I'm beginning to see, I'm beginning to see no divorce either, Tina. Yes. And St. Michael said, not all fun is good fun. Delusional Amber will discover that very soon, definitely. Happy 80th birthday to you and your dad, Tina.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Happy
Yes,
80th
yeah,
birthday. Let me
80th
just,
birthday.
that's wonderful. And Melissa says the Daltons' marriage was over when Aunt and Shayla had a 2 year affair. The storyline needs to end. Larry
It's not
storyline
going to
with
end.
Shara is interesting. All right, thank you, darling. I love me some Dave. I don't like Anthony. Well, I'm sorry, but Tina, Lydia said, I don't know because Amber might be pregnant. All right, so let me come back up here. Michael is saying, said Michael says, not all. Okay, we did that one. Margaret says, welcome in, Margaret. Amber and Dave skip boring. And Eros says, I enjoyed myself today. I went to my auntie's husband's 80th birthday party. Yes, happy 80th birthday to your uncle's party. You're always having some kind of celebration, Ira, all the time. That's so wonderful. I think divorce would happen. hmm Isn't that how Shayla was with Anthony and welcoming Rhonda? I wonder if the event will take place that day because downstairs it's set up
No,
for
it's not going to take place at nobody's house. That
party.
event is going to be a huge event.
And Susan, yes, Charmaine, Dave is like a new toy. And Melissa says Alex is their friend.
The one who
Lydia
warned him about
says
Amber.
there is no chemistry with Amber and Dave, definitely. And Sharon says that's awesome, the goddess. There is no chemistry. People hate Anthony, so anyone she's with, they will say there is chemistry. Not you, Nancy. LOL. Exactly. And Michael says the skit with Wolf, Mandy, delusional Abraham, nauseated. They are for real. And then Angela says the Nisha will start early her plans for scoping cash. Uh, uh, okay, I'm just taking that. They will just pull up the skit and we just hit it. Lydia says, please hit the like button, chats. We need the likes. Thank you. Thank you, darling. You're doing such an awesome job. Tina says, this might put a nail in the coffin for the Daltons' marriage. Most definitely. And how are you doing? Honestly, I'm feeling much, much better. Antoinette says, if he uses the money in the joint account, he will get caught. And Goddess says, good evening, my day is good, thanks. All right, so I think I catch up with everybody saying, I think. Ben was invited by another friend. Good evening. I can read this skip. Okay. They find Alex does not know Ben. And Goddess London, hope your day is going great. Melissa says, I want Amber to marry someone who loves her and will be devoted husband. Hopefully,
Yeah, but we
she'll
don't
be
know
blessed with a
David's time.
baby. And here, let's see you. Okay, welcome in. All right, I think we'll catch up. All right, so I'll just put it back down to the bottom. So if anything comes up, I can see it. And let's see. Oh, there is a little red thing here. Terry Ann, didn't I send the link?
She said she's
Good.
going to be in the chat today.
Okay. Good evening, Sharon. I'll stay in the comments today.
Coming
Okay,
today.
awesome, awesome. Okay, and Anthony needs to move on. And Era is celebrating. Yes. Oh, Tina is celebrating her dad's 80th. That is so awesome. You turn 80 and you feel nice and young again. Was Anthony and Shayla skit exciting when all they were doing was sexing each
I never
other?
used to watch them either.
Mhm.
I never used to watch the Shayla and Anthony skit
If
because I
Kingdom
never
will force
think
them to record, there will be two side babies. Please aid Amber is people aid Amber in a relationship, but okay when Aunt is doing. around ATL. Jesus isn't popping in KW world. Okay. Marion, it's not about the sex. The actors, actress, and Dave have on-screen chemistry. She has screen chemistry with, and exactly. You don't see it with Dave. I don't see it with delusional Amber. Jump out of the fray pan into straight into the fire. Yes, that Michael, you're taking my word. That's so nice. You think alike. That is so awesome. That's exactly what she did. Well said, darling. And this one here, chemistry is good, Dave and Amber. Okay. At the end of the day, we understand that's how you feel, and that is your opinion. That is awesome, Nancy. I guess everybody else is blind. Watch Dave and Amber will be together. Okay, Nancy, let's see. And if you're right, we owe you something. And what we're saying here, Andres, you say Nancy, Natasha doesn't need to be dating scammer Jacoby. It's credit.
And Natasha is taking up for Jacoby like, oh no, Jacoby is a scammer. He turns a scammer. He was not a scammer before, but
Everyone,
now he is a scammer.
yes, thanks to Don, to Dominic. Everyone has different opinion about Amber and Anthony. Definitely Nancy, and that is how you feel. That is your feelings, and that's your opinion. That's awesome. And nobody opinion is wrong, as I said before. Amanita says at this point, I hope they let Amber leave with her dignity, no
Mm-mm.
matter what happens.
No,
Amber will always be the villain because of Wayne thing. It's better if she let it all go. Exactly, that would be nice. Please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon underscore Rico Review. Amanita says, exactly. Margaret says, only Cameron, the teenager, uses condom. All of the adults are reckless. Exactly. Cameron, Charmaine, leave the condom wrapper in the twins' mother, Larissa, bedroom.
yeah.
Nurse sheet, warm greetings, happy birthday for your dad. Tina Young. That is so awesome. And what did I miss? Oh, we're
Nothing
gonna
really
see
today was
some.
boring.
And then Sharon, mediation to soon take place because Anthony, us supposed to get served. We'll see. Yeah, I think so. Lauren is boring. I skip Shayla all the time. Nancy says, really? You don't watch her? The writer needs to put it where Anthony moves on to someone else. And welcome to Sabrina. St. Michael said, delusional Amber is forcing herself on Usman. Dave, she's
I, I,
pursuing him. He is not interested in her. He's playing a role. Sabrina
I
says,
keep seeing where everybody's saying, give me a minute, Sharon. Everybody's saying Anthony was a horrible husband. She was in misery. I
I have some tape. No worries, Shamin. I have
I
some tape.
don't understand why people keep saying that. People keep saying that because I've seen where Amber was happy. I saw a video today when Amber was engaged. After Amber was engaged and she went to Wayne's house, that was where it all started. And Wayne invited her inside. I think she and Wayne and Arby and Shayla went on some date or something or somewhere. And when she went back to the house, Wayne invited her inside and said, oh, he was going to get his key to take her home. But he wanted her inside his bedroom. Why did she go? You don't need to go. You don't need to follow somebody in their bedroom to get a key to come back outside where the car is parked. And she keeps saying to Wayne, Wayne, remember I'm engaged. Wayne, I'm engaged. And Wayne is start sweet talking her and telling her how much he miss her and she's wearing the perfume that he loves. And oh, he's so sorry that he let her go and all of that. And they end up in bed. That was the start of Wayne and Amber starting when Amber started to cheat during her engagement. That was where it all started because Wayne was the one who forced himself on her because he did not want to let her go. So it was not a Amber wanting Wayne. I sent the video to you, Sharon. I sent it to you today where Amber and Wayne and Amber keeps saying, no, Wayne, I'm engaged, I'm engaged, I'm engaged to be married. And Wayne was just hammering it home. The perfume I have on is so nice, and blah blah blah, whatever, until she finally give in to him, and they were already in his bedroom, and they end up in his bed. So
Okay.
people are saying that yes, Amber cheated, but Wayne, the video I
Was the
watched today was
daughter.
Wayne was the one who actually forced and keep forcing. And yeah, Amber had feelings for Wayne. The feelings didn't go anywhere, as Wayne would say. But he kept on until she finally gave in. And that was where it all started.
Which
When he
video you
when
want me to pull up? The one from last night?
yeah, pull up the one from last night because I need to ask something.
Okay, and let me put it on the screen to see where you want me to play. And Angela C said something really profound here. Angela says here, I'll put it on the screen. She says, Amber was happy when she visited Anthony in Los Angeles on his business trip. They have had some happy times and some bad times too, but better or worse, sickness and in health. Right? And she's absolutely right. Better or worse, and in sickness and health. All right, so here it is. Let me play it. Do you want to start here from the
Right,
beginning?
where she's talk about if she get
Maybe
pregnant.
soon.
So,
One day.
yeah. Well, no. Some be wilding. My wilding partner.
What if I get
His
pregnant?
wilding partner.
Yeah, this part right
Like he
here.
was in my past we had a bunch of babies already.
So you would be cool if I got pregnant.
Yeah. Well, no. Some little mini me's running around.
I don't know that I'm ready for all of that yet.
Nah.
Not yet, but maybe soon.
Soon.
One day.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely with that.
Okay, show me, the people need to show me the chemistry. Dave not smiling. Dave not. Okay, so when I want somebody to answer this question, and I'm asking this question. When Amber said, "What if I get pregnant?"
Oh man.
Can you believe this is like
Sharon, stop the video, please.
the first fact?
Hold on.
Yeah, stop the
Did this.
video because I need to ask a question.
We want to see how may I try find the chemistry, darling?
There's no chemistry, and everybody know there's no chemistry. What I want to ask a question is, when Amber said to Dave, "What if I get pregnant?" And Dave's response was, "If." First, he said, "If." He said, "If you were in my past, we would have a lot of kids, babies." Why did he use that term, "if you were in my past"? I would like somebody to tell me, what exactly does that mean, if you were in my past? Because I think if I said to my husband, if I said to somebody, "What if I get pregnant?" The answer I'll be looking for is, it would not be a problem. It would not be anything to do with his past. So why did he answer? Why did he turn the answer that way? If you were in my past, we would have kids already, or whatever exactly did he say. He did not say to her right there and then. That would be no problem. That would be okay. And that was the answer I was looking for when Amber asked him that one straightforward question. Why did he have to say, "if you were in my past"? So I need somebody to answer that question. Why did Dave said, "if you were in my past"?
I would be pregnant for Dave, Nancy said.
No, I'm serious.
Vasectomy. Tina says, I think Amber and Dave are feeling each other. Well, nobody not answered the question.
I'm not asking about who feeling who, but if you ask, all right, if you ask somebody that question, what if I get pregnant? What if I get pregnant? Because I think last time maybe was the first time that they actually go raw. I don't think they were practicing. They were doing it without protection until last night. I think last night maybe was the first time. And he said, what? He said that was his way of dodging the question because he don't want her to get pregnant. That is, so he said in the past. So is there something wrong with him now that he might be not able to get her pregnant, but he's just saying what he's saying? Because it doesn't matter if she get pregnant, or it doesn't matter because she might never get pregnant. And to him, that is neither here nor there. So he's just answering what she want to hear. But the
But
fact that he has,
Sharon, him also says that she can he doesn't mind having a little mini me running around.
yeah, but of course he's going to say that. He's going to say that, but why did he refer to his past? That's what I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he refer to his past? Why did he refer to his past? And and that is a question I want somebody to answer. Somebody said, I have no idea why he used the word if. And he said,
Yeah.
if. He said, if you were in my past,
Yeah.
we would already, we would
Yeah, that's
have
a nugget.
babies.
That's a nugget for
We
sure.
would already have babies
Mm-hmm.
if you were in my past. So
Yeah.
I don't see why that's something that I thought about, and I'm like, why? I don't understand why he answered the question that way, because a straight up thing, if I said to you, what if I get pregnant? All you need to say, it will be no problem. I'll
Mm-hmm.
welcome some mini-me's. That was
Mm-hmm.
how you were supposed to answer that question.
Yeah.
He said
But
if, and then he goes to
Charmaine
say,
is delusional. She not even hearing a word that he's saying. She's
okay, so
so
go ahead, Sharon.
and she is so lightheaded or with this excitement of doing what she's doing with him. She asks a question, but she's not even hearing what he's saying. It just goes going over her head. Yeah, that's what I need to say. When he answers her, whatever he says, go over her head.
Lydia
Just
said, I
like
don't
all
know,
that
Charmaine, I
people.
have no answer. And then said, Charmaine, the writers keep dropping the ball. Best they allow Ben to tell. Okay, so what I am going to say now, a lot of people, that is my opinion. This is my opinion because I'm like O'Neill. I like to do research. And I
Mm-hmm.
went and I did some research. I don't remember the last time Anthony and Amber were intimate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But based on research, if they were
Mm-hmm.
intimate the end of February or early March,
Mm-hmm.
Amber would have to be like between 16, 14 to 16 weeks pregnant. No. I
Mm-hmm.
also asked, at what point do you start to show, your pregnancy start to show in terms of, and they said it depends on how your body is built.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on your muscular tone, and it depends. So you can start showing anywhere between 16 to 20 weeks. That is when you will start showing anywhere between 16 and 20 weeks. So my thought process, because I'm a logical thinker, yeah, and sometimes I think way outside the box. So I'd be like a
Mm-hmm.
Melissa. My thinking would go way outside the box. You think I'm a Melissa, going crazy with thinking. And I'm thinking, why did Amber bring that up now?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think back to when she and Shayla were having that lunch. It was the 14th of March
Mm-hmm.
when she and Shayla were having the lunch, because I went back to all the dates. And when Shayla said to her, are you pregnant? When she said she's having night sweats and she has to
Yes.
change her pajama last night and all that, Shayla could ask, were you sick? Are you sick? Or something else, but Shayla used the word pregnant. Are you
Mm-hmm.
pregnant? She said no. She thinks she is premenopausal. Shayla said menopause. I think you get that when you are in your 50s. And she said menopause, not premenopausal. So I'm thinking, Amber comes up pregnant, or Amber is confirmed to be pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And if Dave tell Amber that he's sorry, it's not his because of for whatever reason, and Amber check it and it is Anthony because of the size of the fetus. And remember, this is my opinion. I'm just saying, giving you a scenario. And she tells Anthony that she's pregnant. Anthony tells Ben that Amber is pregnant because he's going to want to share the good news. This is how Ben is going to put the doubt in Anthony's ears to say, are you sure it's yours? Do you know what she was doing during the time when she was asking you for that divorce? If I were you, I would get a DNA when that baby is born because you don't know what she's doing. And Anthony like when people tell him, Anthony always let people plant seed of doubts in his mind. So although he might be okay with, say, maybe, but in the back of his mind, he's always going to be thinking if this baby is his. And he might even come straight out and ask Amber. Amber, like he did with Shayla when he asked Shayla. Remember, he asked Shayla if it's my baby. And Shayla said yes. And then he came back and he said, well, he need a DNA test. So is this going to be a repeat of Anthony and Shayla questioning the paternity of, if Amber pregnant, the paternity of Amber's baby, to say, I don't know if it's mine because I don't know what you were doing. You were coming in all sort of time in the mornings and Ben is in his ears because Ben know that she was cheating. And Ben is in his ears telling him, oh, you might need this and you might need that. So maybe that's where the writers are going. The writers are going where Amber child paternity is questioned.
Yes. But if God have a plan, God gonna make it be that way.
No. But God has a plan because it's going to turn out to be Anthony's.
Yeah.
But he's going to have to question. That's going to be part of God's plan.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Amber is going to have to be humbled. Amber will be going back to God to say, it's me again, God.
Yeah.
She's going to have to get back on her knees and she's going to have to be praying because now her husband is doubting her and she know what she did.
Yeah.
And she's going to be guilty because her husband is doubting her. She know it is because Dave is going to tell her that, hey, I can't have kids, so I know it's not mine. And she's going to know, but Anthony is going to be doubting for the entire duration of that pregnancy. Anthony is going to doubt her.
But if God has a plan and God gonna help the marriage, why are they going to
No. But if they do that, when the baby is born and Anthony see that is his baby, then that's where everything is going to be, where God has this plan because they now has a child together. That's the plan for them to have a child together. And then they will be able to maybe start working on their marriage. But there are going to be a lot of other twist and turn in between all of that because Anthony's feeling Denisha. And I think at some point, he might have to tell Denisha that his wife is pregnant and whatever. So I don't know, but I just think Amber's going to come up pregnant because she mentioned it. And those are nuggets. When they talk about some things, those are nuggets for you to look at. But I don't think it's going to be Dave's. And they're doing it now because they know if they do it anywhere further, it's not going to be believable that it could be Anthony's. They have to make it believable or plausible that it could also be Anthony's. Because a lot of people is going to think it's Dave until we learn that it's not Dave. And people is going to say, but he did not sleep. She did not sleep with Anthony, blah, blah, blah. But they're going to say, when she see the size of the fetus in X-ray, they're going to know it could not be Dave's. So I think it's my opinion, and maybe that's where the writer is going. Maybe not. Maybe they're going to make it Dave's. But if Anthony would have to be legally responsible unless he asks the court, he petitioned the court to say that baby is not his.
Yeah.
We don't know yet, but I don't think
it's possible because they said they keep on saying God has a plan, trust the process, keep on watching. I realize that they're trying to throw us off. But all we know that what they're doing with Amber is diabolical, guys. Diabolical, diabolical.
They took Amber character way too
Way
far.
too
I
far,
think they
yeah.
took her character way too far.
Yeah, they destroy
Way,
her
way too
character.
far.
And I don't even think they know how to fix this mess that they created.
I think they took Amber character. I think Anthony is going to. They're going to come a time when Anthony is going to lose something. I don't know what he's going to lose yet, but he's going to lose something that is going to shake him to his core. I
So will
don't
that
know
be
what he's
by
going to
that
lose.
Venus?
I see, okay, so I see another video today where Anthony, before they were married, they were courting Anthony and Amber, and they were sitting in Amber's condo, both of them, and Rolanda called him, and he was supposed to go by Rolanda to help her with something. And Amber started to ask why you have to go to Rolanda's house, blah, blah, blah. Why don't you meet at Wayne? And he's saying that Wayne, the only reason why he and Wayne are in business right now is because of the theater. That was before they were married. And all of that. And then Anthony said, the pecking order is God, then his business, and then you, Amber. So if you are looking where Anthony says God is first, then his business is second, then Amber is third. And that is how Anthony always look at his life. God, business equal money,
Yeah,
and then his wife.
that's not
He did
good.
not have any kids at that time. And I remember Amber corrected him and says, it's God, it's your
Your wife.
spouse, and then your kids. And everything comes afterwards. So Anthony,
Anthony is his best friend, right? So if Anthony and him is friend, why can't tell Anthony that he like to the people them that he knows with? So,
exactly. I don't know. Anthony said he talked to Wayne, and Ben is saying you have to make him come.
so how is Anthony gonna make Wayne come to
Exactly,
a
and
party? And Wayne don't like Anthony that way. Come
exactly.
on.
Wayne don't ask about the money. Him say he can come too. He's telling Anthony that he can come too. So you see
Oh
where,
Lord, guess what gonna happen?
yeah, because
Dave
Dave
is
is
gonna
going
be
to
at
be
the
there.
party.
Dave
Amber's
is going
gonna
to
be
be
at the
there.
party.
I don't know
Oh
if
my
Amber is going
God.
to be at the party, but Dave is going to be there. Ben is going to be there. And because of Wayne or whatever, Ben is going to be introduced to Alex because Alex is the one doing it. Hence, Ben is going to meet Dave and all of that.
Yes.
What a mix up. These
My
two.
goodness. So I guess the spouses are gonna get to meet. So Anthony gonna get to meet his wife lover. Oh my goodness. So it looks like they're not gonna make Ben be the one that tells Anthony. It looks
Exactly.
like guys, we tell you this is gonna be interesting, very interesting. Okay. So let me see which day.
Go read the comments. I'm watching the Wayne and Shayla thing.
They really know how to play the game with Amber. She is just behaving like Shayla now. She is being delusional. Yes, Errol. And maybe he has a vasectomy, definitely.
Wayne said that you brought her
And
to my house.
I know when Nancy says, please like and share. No, please like, share, and subscribe. Sharon underscore Rico review. All right. And then I believe no protection has been used during any of their share moments, Rhonda says. I think so, too, darling. Nothing. They've been doing it raw all this time. Only the children, them have sense, except Brooke, of course. Um, and then Angela says, props Dave is shooting blanks due to his he's being sterile. Okay, that is true. That could be, yeah. I don't know. I have no answer, Charmaine. Lydia said to you. And Estes says, Charmaine, the writer keep dropping the ball. Best they allow Ben to tell Anthony and allow Anthony to fight for Amber. And please like, share, subscribe. Sharon underscore Rico review. Thank you, Nancy. And Melissa says, Angela, Amber was being deceived by a tender Shayla in LA. Iman and Alicia will be in a trio for 2 more years. Okay, thank you, Melissa, for that. Wolfman Dave is a big IF. Okay, Michael. And Eslin says the viewers are intrigued yesterday, and now they come with crap. I know it. So true, Eslin. The boy can't read nobody. So true, Dada. Welcome in, Dada. And Melissa says, I hope Amber is pregnant. She lost 2 babies. She has a natural motherly nature. She does, for sure, Melissa. And Tina says, Sylvester, exactly. I think, okay. Del Marie says, Amber will be pregnant for Dave. All right. Thank you, Del Marie. So, delusional Amber is acting like an infatuated high school girl. She is living in a fantasy world for sure, said Michael. Definitely. And Goddess says, please hit the like button, chat. And guys, please double check if you have hit the like button. If you haven't done so, please do so. Thank you very much for your cooperation. And Lydia says, maybe it's around way of saying no baby now. Exactly, Lydia. And Essence says, now isn't the time for Amber to be pregnant for anyone. She is high risk pregnancy patient. She is going to be under too much stress, which could lead to another miscarriage. Well said, Eslin. I forget all about that part. Thank you, darling, for that. And Nancy says, I love Dave no matter what. Yeah, we know that, baby girl. Please like, share, subscribe, Sharon underscore Rico review. Thank you, Nancy. February, Nancy says, new skit, Shayla and Wayne. Yes, we're gonna get that. I need Amber to ask Dave. I've been in prison, does drugs, prior wife, any kids, birthdays, HIV, status, where are his parents, siblings living. Get answers about Dave background ASAP. But one thing you have to look at, the HIV is a bad thing because
Mm-mm.
it's been going really raw, so that's not good, right? So, oh my goodness, you should have checked that part out before she doing raw, right? Then I think so too. New skit alert, yes, and I believe this might be Dave baby. That's what Tina says. So we know. So we know Tina. We know Denajit. Who else? Maria, Nancy, majority of you guys are all Amber Knights, right? So no matter what, all you guys do not like Anthony. So no matter what, you know she's cheating with a single man and she's legally married, regardless she have that legal separation. And you guys want this woman to be pregnant by her lover while she going through a
A
divorce.
divorce. That does not make
Goodness.
any sense. So that means you guys
Mm.
are rooting for Amber to lose everything.
Everything.
That is
I'm
what
not
you
telling
guys are
nobody.
rooting for. You guys are rooting for Amber to be pregnant with Dave's kid going through a divorce because we don't know when Anthony's going to sign this divorce paper. It can take another 9 months. By then, Amber will have the baby. How do you think it's going to play out for her to have a baby by another man and getting 50%
While
of
married to her
Anthony's
husband.
money? So, guys, if you love Amber, please don't, if Amber is pregnant, pray that it's Anthony's and not Dave's. I know you love Dave and you don't want to have anything to do with
With
Anthony.
Anthony.
But if it is Dave's kid, Amber is going to lose everything. So please
Everything.
don't pray that upon her character.
The guy says she
That
don't love
she's going
her.
to lose, that she will lose her bag because she's pregnant with another man's child.
Okay, hold on there. Let me just continue. Danajit, okay. Everybody' opinion is fine, but we're just being, I am being a fair person. And Charmin is being a fair person. We're thinking about the moral of the situation. The writers have destroyed and Amber's character so bad. And I would not be doing a good job if I am going to be a hypocrite and agreeing with you guys. Says, oh, yes, Stephanie, yes, I want her to be pregnant for Dave. Hell to the no, I will not do that. Right? So what I'm saying, I would rather There's no pregnancy period right now until after that divorce is done. It's even worse. Amber has crossed the line with Dave. I do not respect Dave. I wish Dave had done what King did with Delicia until Amber not now. Wait until after the divorce. I would have respected him then. I don't hate him, but I do not respect him because of that. He plays on our vulnerability, and you guys love Dave.
For what reason? I don't see
You
the
guys
reason why.
see, you guys see it, but you guys love Dave because you guys hate Anthony.
Sharon,
Mm.
when Dave decided to go after Amber, if you go back, the first meeting, because he mentioned last night that when he saw her the first time,
Yes.
something click. He likes her.
Yes.
Then he went to the restaurant and they signed this contract for him to do
Yes.
whatever. Then the third meeting, you remember that third meeting
Was
when
that
Amber
also
was
she take
wearing,
off the
yes,
ring?
yes, when she was wearing that white outfit.
Yes, and she
And
take off the ring.
she said to Dave in that third meeting, this was her third meeting with this man.
Mm-hmm.
She did not know this man. And she said, I've asked Anthony for a
A
divorce.
divorce.
And Dave said to her, I noticed you're not wearing your ring.
Mm-hmm.
This was her third meeting. The first one was her and Melissa meeting and talking about what she needs him to do. The second one was at the restaurant. The third one was when Dave met her and was talking about he sees some numbers, they're improving, and in another couple of weeks, they're going to be flying through the roof. And she was talking about employing new people and all of that. That was her third meeting. And when they get on outside, Dave said to her, that sometimes marriage is hard and marriage takes work.
Mm-hmm.
And the grass is not greener.
Not greener. Yes.
And she said that she's not looking for, I don't know if that was when she said the grass is not greener, but Dave said to her,
yes,
marriage takes work. And she said to
yes.
Dave that she has been working and working and working and she's tired.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said to Dave. And it was in that moment Dave realized that this is somebody he can play with.
Exactly.
Because she is vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
The next time, the fourth time when they met.
When he was celebrating.
And Dave took her on a tour of his house.
After house, yes.
Dave invited her to come and
exercise.
And it was from
the
that moment, Dave started to do the things that Anthony was not doing because Amber told Dave everything already. Amber told Dave every single thing that was going on in her marriage. The third time they met, Amber told Dave everything that Anthony was not doing what she was doing. And Dave decided then and there that he was going to go after her. So all that Dave was doing and encouraging, Dave was just encouraging, pouring into her to reel her in. That's all Dave was doing, just to reel her in.
And remember when him even makes she tell her about she must come exercise with him. And then when she exercised with him, he decided that he was going to make she touch the thing. You know what I mean? Because, he moving on her. He's a smooth operator, guys.
Yes. I don't think Amber is the first person that he does that to. I think he meets all these ladies. He talk to them and he find out what their vulnerability are. And that is when he started. And that's why he's not going to fire Melissa.
He mix business with pleasure. And Amber is just different.
No. He's mixing business with pleasure. He's just tell Amber that. But you know why? Why he didn't fire Melissa yesterday? Because Melissa know where all the bodies are buried. So he's not going to fire her. And Amber thought he would fire Melissa. But Amber knows something now. That Dave is not going to fire Melissa.
Amber not thinking clearly right now. Her head is up in the clothes.
Because your sin will take you much further than you want to go. Sin will make you stay much longer than you want to stay. And
Michelin innovates once more with
more than you want to pay. And that's what is happening to Amber right now. Amber's sin is in lust. And Amber's body is in so much lusting.
She's feeding her flesh right now.
Yes, she's feeding her flesh. But guess me what? It's going to come to a point when she realizes that whatever she's doing is not of God. and she's going to say, it's me again, God, because, but Anthony, just not right now. Dave's, the verdict is still out. I don't think, I don't know. My verdict has been out on Dave from that first moment when they were in Charlotte. My verdict has been out. If Anthony and Amber are back together, they each will be humbled. It's not going to
Yeah.
be the same if she's pregnant by him. It's going to be if Amber and Anthony get back together and she's pregnant by him. Anthony's going to lose some things. And I think I see somebody this morning. I see a commentator on, I'm not going to call her name, but she's one of the commentator on Facebook. And she was saying that Amber and Anthony belongs together because they're the same thing. Same people. They do the ego thing and they love people to praise them and all that. But the only way they can get together and have a successful marriage if they're both humbled. Anthony's humbled in a way where he's going to end up back in the hospital, and Amber's humbled in a way where she's the only person who can take care of him. And that is the only way they
Read this one and the thing.
Okay, it says, yes, they have. And I'm not saying you guys are not rooting for her. I believe in you guys, but we know these are just skits. But yes, I'm very involved. And yes, I understand, Dana. We all know it's a skit, and I always said this. In my opinion, they're skits, but they are mirrored by real life events. And because they're mirrored by real life events, it evoked emotions, our emotions. The viewer emotion is evoked. You know why? Because these are actors. And if you have somebody, I read books and I'm triggered just the same. Sometimes I read some books, I have to put it down for a few days before I can go back to continue to read it, because my emotions get involved in the storyline. I watch movies, my emotion get involved in the storyline, because we are humans and humans have emotions. So it's hard for us to just watch the skits and our emotions are not involved. So yes, and I would say if you think you're triggered by events that is happening in these skits, don't watch them.
Yeah.
Don't watch them if they're going to be triggered you into a space where you feel uncomfortable. Don't watch them, please. Just watch the ones that give you laughs, like the Terry and the Genesis one this morning. Because I had to laugh this morning when Terry went and Genesis give him the ultrasound and said that's all they're going to get. And I'm like, Terry, karma. Because I remember when Terry was Terry 2-time and he was so high and mighty. And he used to put people down and he used to say he's a celebrity and he's this and he's that. He's humbled now. He's so humbled right now that his second kid, he had one that he did not know until she was 10. And he's getting a second kid that he will not be able to share in this kid's life the way he think he would be able to share in this kid's life. And sometimes people has to be humbled that way.
Yes. Read the one that on the screen.
No, and we don't want to lose everything. All we want is and ask me to be happy with other people. They are not happy with each other. A baby will not help that. And yes, a baby will not help that. But remember, if Wayne was just talking to Shayla about Jesus is popping. He was just talking to Shayla in this video about Jesus is popping, because he said Jesus is still popping. That's what he said in one of the skits. I don't remember which one. I watched both. And I don't remember which skit he was saying that Jesus is still popping. So if Jesus is still popping, that means all things are possible.
Exactly.
All things are possible. Baby or no baby, all things are possible.
Yeah.
So if Wayne continues to believe that Jesus is popping, then he also need to believe that all things are possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Amber and Anthony and their life want us to continue watch this skit.
Of
And because
course.
it says there is Jesus is popping, guys. I just want you guys to not get drawn in by the illusion of what they're showing us. Amber is doing, she's lying. Amber is a liar now.
Amber
I
is worse than
love,
Anthony.
I
What
love
Amber
the
is
Amber
doing right now?
character.
What
I love
okay.
her.
Let
And she is cheating. She is still legally married in the eyes of the Lord and the Skitland business. And we're speaking of the characters, guys. But the writers are taken Amber character too far, guys. This is too far. If that was Shayla, mark my words, they would not have done that to Shayla.
no, trust me. Guys, we are not going to do that about they're not going to do whatever
No,
to
no,
Shayla
but
because Shayla is going
I'm
to
being
no
fair.
no
I'm
because
being
Shayla
fair now.
don't have
I'm
the
being fair.
Shayla
I
don't have
have
the
never, from
range.
watching this skit, I've never seen anything
Sharon,
bad with Shayla. But
Sharon.
the writer has gone too far with this Amber character. And then you know why they've gone this far? Because a lot of people, like the Amber fans, them that don't like Anthony, we know that he's a dog. Yes, the father says you spell God backward is a dog. I don't want you to be like him. So now they have done the unthinkable with Amber character. And then now, you guys, whoever is so happy with Dave, and that is why they're doing what they're doing. And then the same person who love Amber so much, you guys are rejoicing for the infidelity that Amber is doing right now. And then on top of that, you guys want her to be pregnant for Dave while she's going through a divorce. It has already bad that she's legally separated, right? So it shouldn't be no problem.
She should be able to tell Anthony. So why she's hiding
Exactly.
it from Anthony?
So
Because
that
she's
makes no sense.
saying
That means she can be legally separated, but she cannot be having. And if she's pregnant, then it would be the same thing that she's accusing Anthony of, guys. The same thing what she's accusing Anthony of. The evidence that is there, Shayla and Kai. No, Amber has Dave, and then to add a pregnancy to that, so that would be a no-fault divorce, right? You
so
guys have to You guys have to be careful what you guys are rejoicing for, because the writer is going to do it to us. And this is why they did what they did with the Amber character right now.
so
And
let
it's
me
not good.
let me
It's
tell you
very
something.
disrespectful. It's really hard to watch. A lot of people can't even start to watch the Dave and the Amber skit anymore because of that. But a lot of you guys will watch it because you guys love Dave and you hate Anthony because he's the worst husband in the world, right?
Yeah,
But with
because
that being said, I'll just leave that be for now. And let me just move on over to the skit here that we want to watch and feel happy, get a little joy in our soul, a little laughter. So hopefully we can laugh
I
at this
like it
one.
here. It's nice.
Did everybody enjoy that?
yep.
That was music to my ears.
When said
Shayla
there
get
might
put
be
in
a
her
space
place once and for all.
when said there might be a space coming available soon.
Oh my goodness. So Jesus is definitely popping, guys. Shayla get put in her place. Oh my goodness. That was awesome. Oh my, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That was unbelievable. How are you guys feeling? Randa. Oh my goodness. Sunny is accustomed to getting her way, but not today. And what about Shayla? Shayla, it will be Shayla's spot. So Shayla's spot is coming available, guys. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. We did. Yes, we did. Oh, you loved it, eh? Oh, yes, yes, yes. That was awesome. Let's vote on this one. Oh, this was the my goodness, guys. This is worth laughing over. This, oh my goodness, the chat is having a ball, Charmaine. The chat is having a ball.
Huh? Shayla have egg on her face right now because now they know that Shayla is not no podcast queen or she's the owner. Because they thought she was the owner and Wayne was a silent partner. Now they know.
On Shayla's face. Okay. Oh Lord. That should be 100% in
Yeah.
voting.
Oh my
All right.
God.
So then, Ajit, don't feel any way that I single you out to speak on that because of what you were saying. But I just wanted you guys to be careful of how you guys are feeling with Dave. Right now, there are we have to watch it with an open mind, clear mind. Yes, we know Anthony does his dirt, but Amber is married right now. She is still legally married and she is have a legal separation. So we do not want to have no pregnancy for nobody. But if she does get pregnant, there is gonna be more problem, and that doesn't look good for me. If I, you know what I mean, for her, if she is still if she's pregnant, that is not because remember it's gonna be just like Shayla. They are showing us that Amber is no better than Shayla. They are lumping Amber into the still in the same category as Shayla. If you guys really look at it, and it's just hard to watch. And Lydia says she actually enjoyed it. Darian says, good net goddess Shayla is going to walk away with a tail behind her leg, definitely. Lydia said it was very enjoyable. Yes. So those are the skits we need to see. And I can't wait for us to enjoy some skits again with Amber being happy. That's all I want, guys, for Amber to be happy. It's either she's gonna be happy with Dave and they're gonna make she walk away, or she's gonna get something and be happy with Dave, or she's gonna be happy with her husband. But at the end of the day, we just don't want no pregnancy. All right. And Dion says, I have never watched a Dave and Amber skit. Dave's face always shine like a young bear. Okay, so somebody in my comment section mentions, Sharon, have you noticed Dave is always wearing his eyeglasses? That means he's recording Amber with those glasses on. Why is he always wearing that? And I says, well, I never think of it that way. I was always wondering why he's wearing the glasses. When I told Shayla before about bringing people to his house and invited, yes, he has, but she thinks that she has privilege so she can do anything. Tina says, yes, just the moment I've been waiting for. I called it. Yes, you did. This was awesome, Tina. This was awesome. And I love that for Shayla, too. Is so pushy. Yeah, she's pushy.
Shayla look like some Shema Maka. You know that bush in Jamaica, when you touch it, it
Yes.
just goes up. That's how
Yeah.
Shayla look right now. Like
Oh, look at this. Oh, you guys can't see the face. So let me put you back on here. Here is the sister face. And Sonny is looking at Shayla, and Shayla can't even look at Sonny. Hold on. Let me try to bring it down some more. Oh, Lord. Oh, let me hear what Shayla said to Wayne.
Man's your goddamn self, man. That don't stop. Shayla, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Exactly. So Shayla can't believe that she's not the CEO of nothing.
Yeah, Wayne just bust her bubble. CEO, she's the owner of what? Nothing.
Exactly.
She doesn't own anything.
She is. It's music. So guys, maybe they're loading Shayla Kama after all. So I guess this is number one towards it, because I've never seen somebody put Shayla in her place that well yet. So this is really, really nice.
I want to see a follow-up skit with she and Sonny. The Sonny, Wayne said one thing. Do you know her? Do you really know her? And we don't have to, Shayla said, we don't have to go there. Oh. Wayne asked them if they know Shayla. Do you know who she is?
Okay. I have to go watch it again. Yes, I need to watch it again. It is delicious. And Anthony, definitely Nicole, we need to take a
Shayla get her one.
I thought it was.
Yeah, she
your
had said
That
my
was good though.
goodness.
She was throwing Shayla under the bus. She said yes. She said it's her podcast. She's a leading lady, and she's the head of the podcast. So Elena was Elena
Oh
is so mad because Shayla bring them out there for no reason.
Lord, I know. And Sharon is laughing just like a scrambled
Mm-mm.
egg. And Goddess, good job. Pick up your face off. That's it said. Good job. Pick up your face, Shayla. I laugh my head off. Oh Lord. And finally, Shayla got put in her place. Definitely Nancy. She definitely get to put in her place. Shayla thought she was CEO. I can't even read it after for the CEO of the podcast. Oh Lord. I'm laughing till tears in my eyes, guys. So I'm sorry, Shabby, you have to go over. My eyes full of water.
So somebody said, Suzette Johnson said, if Amber gets pregnant or is pregnant, it's Anthony's. There is no exciting storyline with Dave. Look at the numbers. And that's what I want people to understand. If Amber get pregnant
Yeah, look.
by Dave, all she's going to do is lose her bag when Anthony finds out. That's the end. She's going to lose her bag. But if
I lose
Amber gets
everything.
pregnant by Anthony, there is going to be a lot of ways this story can go. Because one, Amber will have to take a DNA test at the end of her pregnancy when the child is born. That is something Ben is going to
Or
make
she
sure
can do
of.
it while she's pregnant too. They can do the need.
Well, or while she's pregnant, Ben is going to make sure of that. Because Ben
Okay,
is
hold
going
on
to
there.
be
After
New
after the
Absolute Longevity MD
right
to
now,
reverse.
Wayne turned him down.
Wayne turned on Anthony. Oh
No, I
God,
said
Wayne
I
is
hope
turning
Wayne turned
everybody
him
down
down.
today.
I
Wayne is
no, I
turning
said I hope he
everybody down
turns him
today.
down. And his best friend didn't even tell him anything. All that, let me just pause it there and let me bring it on for you guys because you guys are telling me about it. Yeah. Okay, so that was nice there. We want to touch on Brooke and you watched the Brooke skit, so mention
Yeah,
it,
I watch the
Charmaine.
Brooks skits.
Yeah, okay, talk about it, please.
So Isaiah came over to apologize to Brooke because last night Destiny was drunk. It was Isaiah them who was hosting the event, and Destiny was drinking. She was she was a bit tipsy. She was on top of somebody's car.
Mm-hmm.
She was doing a lot. So this morning, Brooke checked her about what she was doing when they were in the bathroom. She said she have a headache, and Brooke checked her and tell her that she was running up on people's doors and ringing their doorbell. And Brooke told her that that is the easiest way for you to get unalive.
Yes,
Because last year, some kids were doing the same thing, and a woman pulled out her weapon
yes,
and unalive the kid. So,
yes,
and we are black. You have to think about us being black kids, and we go up on somebody who is a white person and doing something like that. They will pull out a weapon and unalive. So you have to think about that. You also have to think about that you are 16. You're not supposed to be drinking. Suppose the police came, pop up on us, and you 16-year-old drunk. So she was talking to Destiny about all of that in the bathroom and
that
telling her
was
that
well. That's a nice skit.
she's not taking her anywhere else. She's not going to take her anywhere else. They had some plan for today, and she said, if that was not planned already, I would not take you. But you have to be conscious of what you're doing. So Isaiah came over to apologize to Brooke about what happened and everything. And Brooke checked him and was telling him the same thing and says, I don't understand. I said, yeah, but you was the one who brought Destiny. He said, yeah, I brought Destiny because she's my cousin. We go everywhere. But for you to be coming now and saying all the things you're saying, like you're agreeing with her what she was doing last night, no. And she kind of repeated what she said to Destiny, to Isaiah. And then Isaiah, then what's her name came out, Destiny came out, and Isaiah was trying to apologize. And Destiny was telling him there's no need to apologize. And Brooke checked both of them again and tell them that there won't be a next time because he's saying the next time this is not going to happen. And he said, why do you think there's going to be a next time? You should not even be thinking about doing this a next time. So Brooke was like, the first time, Brooke at 18, she sounded responsible. She sounded like an adult that
Mm-hmm.
was chastising her teenage kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I really commend her character for that, or whoever wrote
Yes.
those skits, because they brought into the fact that young black kids are often unalive for stupidity.
Yeah.
Somebody run up on your doorstep and ring your doorbell, and you just see them on the ring camera, and you just decide that you're going to pull a weapon and do something without even checking and see exactly what they're doing. And the other part is that you're 16 and you're drinking and you're drunk. What if the police came up and you'd be gone to jail, you'd be gone to juvenile, whatever, because who is responsible for doing that? Your parents would be called. So therefore, that is something you don't need to do. It's not that you were only drinking, but you were tipsy and you were standing up on this other mom car. And so right now the mom is going to be involved, because when she see the dent, she's going to want to know why her car is dented. So it
Yeah.
eventually end up that what's her name, Shara, is going to be called or going to be told of what they did. So at least Brooke was very, very responsible in the argument she was given to Destiny and Isaac.
That is wonderful. That was a great skit. Do you
Yes,
guys
ma'am.
enjoy that skit? That was educational for the teens, so that is wonderful. See, they're bringing positivity. Yeah, that I really like that. So let me just give a word to clapping ovation to Destiny, to I mean to Brooke for the education. So that was well done. Is there any other skit? Ben promised his wife, Melissa. Oh, I thought Teresa, she wasn't coming up. All right, Terrian, you're on the stage.
I just called to a quick second. Listen, I believe that when Anthony gets to that place, that's where he's going to meet Dave, because that young man is going to invite Dave. Because remember, investors are going to be there.
Yeah.
And I believe that's where Anthony and Dave is going to meet.
And Ben is going to know who
And Ben
Dave
and
is.
Dave, exactly.
Ben is
That's
going to
where the
know who Dave
connection
is,
is.
but Anthony's not going to know who Dave is. But
Right.
to learn of what Dave does, he's going to learn of what Dave does and the kind of influence Dave has. So they might even exchange numbers and they might even exchange ideas. So they are going to, I don't know if they're going to bring the ladies with them, because one man was asking, so are we going to, what about the women? When they were at the meeting, somebody was asking, so are we going to be seeing women? Are women going to be at this event? So we don't know exactly how that is going to go yet.
And if Wayne goes, Wayne is going to embarrass Ben because he doesn't like Ben. He said he doesn't trust
Exactly.
him.
Yes.
Just
Exactly.
like what he
But
did to Shayla just
but I
now.
would love to see Dave walking with Amber and Anthony sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Anthony is going to bring Denisha?
That would be nice too.
That would be beautiful.
So they both out each other on that same day.
But Amber, you know what? Amber can easily say, this is my business partner who is doing the marketing for the restaurant. Amber
And
has a
then
cover. Amber has a cover because guess what? Anthony sees the checks or the money that go into his company, because they're going to be introducing them which company they are from and all of that. So when they Anthony will know that yes, this is really Amber business partner, but Ben is going to know that Melissa said that Amber was messing with.
her
So
business partner,
yeah.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna be drunk and tell Anthony the truth.
Ooh. Ben,
Especially when Wayne embarrass him.
I don't even know if when he's going to end up going. Maybe when they go and they ask, what about Country Wayne? Why is he not there? And all of that. Or if he does go, or if Wayne is not going, Anthony might not want to go either. because he's going to have to, maybe Ben end up not going. Who knows?
This is so interesting, I tell you. I just want God plan to just work out because honestly, the way how they're doing it, I wonder how they're going to they destroy her character so much till I'm wondering, oh, God is gonna repair this.
It's just
Uh,
for us to trust the process.
Definitely.
That's
We
all. We
have
have to
to
just
continue
trust the
trusting the
process.
process. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. So I'm not going to rejoice about Dave or Anthony. I want Amber to be happy.
I don't think I don't think Dave would take Amber to an event like that, knowing that there's going to be a lot of other businessmen. I don't think they're ready to come out in the open yet, like that. Knowing that Anthony is no. You remember when they had that date? It was at a fair, and I know that the fair was somewhere else, and that's why Trey actually took Miss Johnson because the fair was somewhere where they thought they might not run into people that they know. And Wayne took Amber to Charlotte. I don't think, and that was under the guise of business. Unless it's going to be under the guise of business again. That this is my business partner. If he introduced her as his business partner. She had a restaurant and I did the marketing for the restaurant and I was able to turn it around and her numbers going through the roof. I don't think he's going to take her as a girlfriend or somebody that he's sleeping with. The only person that might know that this is Ben. Ben and Dave friend. Those are the only two persons might know that they're messing with each other.
But when people see them together, they're gonna think that they're together.
No,
Charmaine. That's
necessarily
like
true. Because if he's going to bring her and introduce her as another entrepreneur, she has a small restaurant and I'm the one who turned the numbers around. People don't have to think they're together. That's what I'm saying. Ben will know that they're together and Alex will know that they're together. Nobody else will not have to know because it's not that they'll be hugging up and kissing up. They'll just go. And he just took her as a business partner or as another entrepreneur.
But
That's
Anthony, Shami and Anthony can be petty too, because you know how he is. And he can say, you know what? This is my wife. This is
exactly.
exactly.
Mrs. Dalton. And he
Exactly.
can be
I
petty
hope
with
she
that.
goes. I want that to happen.
I'm telling you, that will be such a good thing if she goes. And
Exactly.
he said, "This is my wife. This is Mrs. Dalton." And you
Exactly.
know how she behaves when I hope Mrs. Dalton would work for her now, but we'll see. That would be really nice to see.
I don't think he's going to bring anybody. I don't think Anthony is going to bring anybody. If he brings anybody, is Wayne. And if Wayne see Dave and Amber, Wayne is going to be looking at Anthony like with a suspicious man because Wayne is going to be thinking, oh, this is who Amber is messing with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because you know Wayne can read body language and everything. But Anthony might be slow because of the way they will be introduced. But Ben will know that this is Dave.
Anthony will know because they will see them together. Just like how the woman
And
is
I'm
saying.
saying again, seeing them together will not automatically means that they know. They will just confirm that this is Amber business partner, but Ben will know, Alex will know, and Wayne will suspect. Because you know Wayne mind always goes there. Wayne will suspect that this is the person Amber is messing with. Anthony is slow. I don't think I'm Anthony unless somebody actually say, Wayne will say, do you think this is the man with Amber legs up in the air? Then Anthony might think about it. But he's not going to just assume straight off the top of his head because that's not Anthony. Anthony is slow like molasses.
All right.
And
So
and dear
let
and
me
dear friend,
read some comments.
okay. Dear friend, what's his name? Alex.
Alex.
Alex will know because
Yes,
he will know that this is the man's wife.
exactly. And he's not going to somebody saying Alex will introduce Amber as Dave's girlfriend. No, he's not. Because Alex know that Amber is married. He is not going to introduce as Amber as Dave's girlfriend.
But he's going to know that if
That's what
Anthony
I'm
is there,
saying. I said he's going to know. Dave
right?
will know. Ben will
Ben
know.
will
And if
know.
Wayne is there, Wayne will suspect.
And
But
the only person
nobody else
that's
will
gonna
know.
be in the in the shadows is my baby. Oh my God,
Who,
baby.
who is going to be in your shadow? Anthony?
My, and,
Who is
did
your
you see him
baby?
when he took off his
None of them
glasses
are my
today?
baby. None of them.
Did you see him
Anthony
when he
not
took off
my
his
baby.
glasses?
Amber is not my baby. None of them are baby.
I said when
Until
he
then
took
doing
off his
right.
glasses,
When he took off his glasses when he was talking to Ben
then
in his Louis Vuitton glasses, and he took that glasses off. I said, baby,
he got
Oh,
a haircut and all that. He's
Anthony, he was looking like a bag of adorable chips. I was like, oh, I hope the
what are you
chat don't
talking
come for
about?
me. Anthony, when he was talking to Ben, did you see his glasses? He got himself a nice haircut. Lord, the chat is
No,
gonna
I
come
wasn't
for me. I
looking.
can't
I'm
even
sorry.
see the chat.
Honestly, I wasn't looking.
Chat, don't come for me. I can't see the chat, but don't
yeah,
come
he
for
was
me,
looking
please.
good. He was looking good. Yeah.
He was looking tastable.
Yeah, because
No,
he put
Lord.
it on when he came out of the place.
I'm telling you, he was looking tastable. I was like, Mr. Dalton, you looking
But
good.
look, Ben did not look. Okay, so Ben has something else on his mind right now to get Wayne. So you see, he did not even. You can see that Amber was not on Ben's mind today. You
No.
understand
Right.
what I'm saying?
At this
Because
moment.
at this moment, Amber was
Mm-hmm.
far thought from Ben's mind
Yeah.
because of the way he was talking to Anthony about
Yeah.
getting Wayne. He did not even think about, like you see, was hesitating, and you think, I wonder if he's going to tell Anthony. No, no. Amber was not near his mind now because he needs to deliver, because he misled those people that he knows Wayne, and he can get Wayne to come. So right now he has to be trying to get Anthony to do that. See, he was smiling, he was doing everything to try to get Anthony to bring Wayne, which is not going to happen.
Yeah, Anthony is definitely, yeah, he's an handsome man, Anthony. That's why I want to spank him. I want to flag him from here to thy kingdom come. Yeah, he's handsome, but I wasn't really looking at that right now.
He don't look
No,
like the
Skinny
butter
is.
cat. Because every time you see Dave, him greasy.
All
I
right.
said,
Him,
Grace
him,
look like some patty. Look
him,
like when
him,
the first time patty, when you put it in a bag and you see the patty greasy, you know some
gre-
patty
him,
in the bag.
every time you see him greasy.
You look like when you used to buy patty and you put the, as you look on the bag, the brown bag, you put the patty them in there and you look on the brown bag outside, greasy, full of oil.
That's how Dave look. When you see him always look greasy like some
So
butter
how
puss.
comes Dave don't give Amber a key yet?
That's what I'm
Melissa
saying.
have a key and Amber don't have a key.
Because she's not important.
She, why may I tell you? I mean, I understand.
And the Amber
Mm.
fan them don't even notice that.
Say Amber don't have a key.
Yeah, they not realize the Amber don't have a key. They're letting lots of things because of the prejudgment of Anthony. They forget to they're overlooking what Ben is Dave is not doing for Amber. Anytime I hear, and Charmaine was right. When Amber asked him, what if I get pregnant? He should, baby, I don't mind. You know
Exactly.
what I
You should not have to think about and say if, and that is what worries me.
mean?
What
Exactly.
if I get pregnant? What if I get pregnant? He should not have to reuse the word if. All he should say, it's not going to be a problem. At least we'll have
And
some little ones running around the place. But what worries me is when he said if
yeah,
you were in my past,
past, yeah.
we would have babies running around the place, or we'll have babies already. Yes, he said we'll have some babies already if you were in my past. And that is what worries me. And everybody else is saying, uh, yes, blah, blah, blah. No, Dave is saying the right thing because he's telling Amber that he wants to have kids with her. No, he did not say that. He said if she was in his past, they would have babies already.
Then he go on
So
to say he doesn't mind them to see babies
exactly,
when they
because
want.
Amber asked him again, really? So you'd want to really? And then Amber said, I'm not ready.
Yeah,
But to me, I don't think he can have kids now.
yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see.
We'll see. We will see. We're just assuming. And okay, let me read the chat, guys. I think I ignore my chat family for too long. So Sunny gonna read Shayla about this embarrassing encounter. Definitely, she will be checking her for real, Lydia. I totally agree with that. CEO Shayla of the kiosk, yeah, CEO.
Oh God.
Agree with one of the comments, probably. Amber is trying to lock Dave down by getting pregnant. Oh, hi Judith, welcome in.
Well,
Mm.
Amber would not do that because Amber still want her bag. So trying to lock Dave down it would be after she's married. After she's divorced, I mean. It would have to be after
And
she's
I don't
divorced.
think Amber wants to have a baby out of wedlock either. Amber wants to be married, so me not care what nobody wants to say. Amber wants to marry Dave. Evening there. Okay, so
Angela said Angela is important enough to get Dave Hosky. She didn't have any key. So
yeah,
you mean she's not important enough?
yeah, Amber don't have a key. She doesn't. Maybe like how we mentioned it now, they're gonna make she have a key. Watch the joke and see.
Oh, she said not important. She said Amber is not important
Era
enough.
says Amber fan stop the comparison. So if Anthony should unalive someone, that means Amber should do the same. We're talking about present. You guys are always talking about the past. And that is so true. They're always in the past. And Susan said, if Amber gets pregnant or if Amber is pregnant, it's Anthony. There is no exciting storyline with Dave. Look at the numbers. Yes, Susan.
So
Definitely. So we hope that Amber does not get pregnant right now. And Terry says, Shayla better pick up launching from the ground and go upward to the illusion of self. Shayla, you don't run. Not over here. This is not Iman or your or
Donna,
I did Terry Ann. I think O'Neill broke you out too much. You can't
But
make me a Charmaine because
me
me
have
and
to,
Charmaine don't do nothing like that, right, Charmaine? And
me have to
Espen
make
and
her know
Sabrina.
she don't run things over here. This is not him on horse. This is
listen,
Wayne.
listen, Donna Burns says, hold on 1 second. Donna Burns says Dave Greasy like taste.
Definitely well said there. And Era says that Susan, Amber and Dave views are very low. Wayne is not going to for Dave and Amber skit will soon come to an end. Thank you, Era. And Mary says, Susan, Amber and Dave are going to be power couple for Skitland. That go be money making couple. Okay, Mary. Thank you for letting us know. So you get that, Charmaine?
Huh?
Mary said to Susan, Amber and Dave are going to be powerful couple for Skitland that go to be money making
Hell
couple.
no, nobody like
So
Dave.
I guess that is going to be the goddess that planted Mary. All right, let's see. Well, at the end of the day, Mary, I want Amber to be happy. So either one, it's fine with me. Either way, even by herself, it's fine. They after screen people, so I guess Anthony won't be able to let in because he wants to know people IG's name.
What do you mean Anthony won't be able to let in? Anthony
Hear him says him don't want to him after them have to get security, them have to get the people them name from IG to see what they
no. He said no. He said the plus ones. I think it's the plus ones that he's talking about. Not the entrepreneurs and the A-listers, because everybody will know who those people are. But they will have to give them the plus ones IG so they can maybe go and look and see. So maybe that is how they will know to say no to that person or whatever. But somebody did say it, and I said no. I don't think Dave house is big enough because they said Dave has a whole entertainment part downstairs and blah blah blah.
Yes, somebody said it in the
Yes,
chat.
somebody said it in
Can
the
we
chat.
just give that person a round of applause?
And I think it would be big enough because they said he has a DJ booth, he has a whatever. Wayne says you're not getting any. Like I said, Anthony was next. Lord have mercy. So
Joyce
it's going to This is going to be a showdown because I know Anthony is going to go crazy over this man's house and not knowing that is Amber's boyfriend house.
Oh.
Can you imagine Anthony going crazy over this man's house?
And then Amber walking. Oh my God. Or come out of the bedroom. Oh my goodness. That is gonna be, you know what? I'm here for the nonsense. Honestly. Yes.
I don't think Amber will be there in that capacity because
Mm,
they're going to be
Amber
too
is
much.
gonna be there. Amber is
They're
gonna
going,
be
no, no,
there.
no. They're going to
Amber is
Amber
gonna
is
say,
going to
oh,
be
that
there, but
party.
not coming out of a bedroom or anything. She will be there, but as an entrepreneur, because when they look at this, remember they're getting their names now. They're going to see Anthony name on there. Anthony Dalton, and they know who Anthony Dalton is. They're going to see Wayne Coley. They know who Wayne is. So they're going to see all these names that will kind of know who. So I don't think Amber is going to be presenting herself as a girlfriend.
Okay, Joy says when Anthony called Shayla baby and Anthony is in his feelings for Shayla before baby was birthed. Thank you, dear. Joyce, no pay, no Wayne present. So maybe Wayne won't go. Rhonda says. And then Lydia says,
Anthony going to a
Tony
country.
is a real big dummy, Nancy. Uh, and Amber is about the only one that can get Wayne to say yes. Definitely. And here, when we in off the scammers today, just say no. You know, if we end up going, and it's not what Wayne think, and they're gonna say, oh, when the little friend gonna introduce Wayne to Ben and say, oh, I'm so happy you came because Ben he says he knows you very well. I know Wayne is going to say, I don't know that boy. No, 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 no. Ben is gonna be embarrassed.
No, no, no. That is not how that is going to go. Wayne is going to, if Wayne come, the guy is going to say, oh my God, I did not believe that Ben knew you that much when he said he could get you to come.
And Wayne is going
And
to
Wayne
tell
is
him,
going to
no,
say,
no,
who
no.
Ben? Who Ben? Who is Ben? I don't know any Ben. And he said, yeah, man, that white guy, and said, oh, you're talking Anthony's friend. I don't know him. I've
Exactly.
been to his house. He came to my house one time.
Exactly. And I can't wait for that. Guys, are you guys looking for a fat way to out Ben?
Yep.
That's gonna be lit. Era says Susan, remember Victor Amber skit their view were not going well. That was the reason why Wayne wrote Victor out of the skit. Same thing will soon happen to Dave. And please like, share, subscribe. Thank you, Lydia says. Wade, just keeping it real. Yeah, he is for sure. And all lies by Atman. Antman. Wayne is being real. Okay, he's being
They're
real.
not
But
ready to write with Dave out the skit, yes, because they're going to use his house for this entrepreneur thing. So they're not ready
yeah.
for it to come out
So
this skit
wait,
yet.
I think Dave is here to stay. Guys, I don't think his numbers is not bad. I think he's here to stay. What do you think, Charmaine? Amber
Going to be
or
staying for a
Anthony
little
or
bit
is going
longer.
to Amber?
Going to be staying for
Why
a
do
little
you have
bit
to get
longer.
Wayne now? He's doing the same thing. They don't have that date yet.
He's going to stay a little bit longer because they need his house for this. So he's going to stay a little bit longer. I don't know after this.
Maybe. When will be Anthony's date? That says, and no, Dave. This is the funniest skit we have seen so far. I know, right? I have to go back and watch Shayla and Wayne skit, seriously. Joy says, Anthony always be playing with Amber and Shayla. Pierre roll on the odds and breakdown and crashing out and leaving Shayla with Kai all day, every day by herself in the apartment. Okay. Charmaine,
Hmm?
please comment to that one for me, please.
No, I mean, I don't, because yes, Anthony always be playing with Amber and Shayla, Pierre and Rolanda Hearts and breakdowns and chasing and crashing out and leaving Shayla with Kai all day, every day by herself
Yeah.
in the whole apartment. Yeah, but Anthony was, I don't think he was going to exercise with Rolanda, and he was one at a time when Amber and him used to do their therapy session, and he was always at PRA. And yes, he was leaving Shayla by herself at the apartment because Shayla used to complain about that a lot. That I'm
Oh.
left here with Kai all day at the apartment while Anthony was out gallivanting with everybody else.
Mm.
Remember, Ro was the first one every morning when they you'd go exercising, and then you'd go back to PRA, and when they have
Mm.
therapy session, you'd go to the therapy at the house with Amber, or you'd go to pick up his meal there, or you'd go there just to poke the bear because he used to love to be around Amber. So yeah, and yes, he used to leave Shayla there. The other thing that just occurred to me, if Amber get pregnant and it's Anthony, and they still went through the divorce, so Amber would become a baby mama.
Yeah.
So Amber would become Anthony's baby mother.
Yeah.
So Anthony would have two baby mamas.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he would want her to leave the house with the kid. Even if they get divorced, I think he would want to maybe leave the house with her and the kid.
I think so.
Yeah. You're not going to put her out with this kid out there. I mean, the only reason, remember, I was telling Shayla that maybe Shayla and Kai and whatever. So maybe he's going to move in Kai and Shayla, and they have a Harlem of baby mamas and kids running around. Oh my God. I'm going to have a fun summer, guys. I'm going to have a
I
fun
know.
year for it.
We're gonna
That's
have a
why
fun
we
summer.
that's why we have to buckle up, buttercups, because it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be sweet.
It's going to be bumpy.
It's going to be sweet, baby.
We know Country Wayne does things, and he never does anything that we expect. There is nothing ever
Right.
straightforward. He always have some twist in there. So if we
Yeah.
think that Amber is going to come up pregnant for Dave, no, it's not good. So you must remember, if you think that Amber is going to come up pregnant and it's going to be a Dave baby because it's going to be so straightforward, no, that's not how Country Wayne do anything. It's
Gonna
going
be
to
complications.
there has to be a twist in there. There has to be some form of complications in there where it's going to not prove to be Dave's baby. Because if it's Dave's baby, it's going to be too easy. Because all Anthony's going to do, go tell the court that she's pregnant, it's not my baby, blah, 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 infidelity, so she's not getting any of my money, and it's done right there.
Yeah.
The course is sealed, it's final. There is nothing Amber can say because she has a baby, Shayla has a baby, the judge will decide how the money is going to go, who get what, and that's it. But if
Maybe she
Amber
have to do a paternity test while being pregnant.
comes up pregnant and it's Anthony's, there is a lot of things they can do with that because no Ben know that it might not be, and it might put doubt in Anthony's mind that it's not his.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it's going to take for Ben to say, you think, you sure it's your baby? You know what Amber was doing out here while she had asked you for the divorce, or who she was doing when she asked you for that divorce? If I were you, I'd have to get a paternity test before I even put my name on that birth certificate. Although you're married and they might halt the marriage and everything else, but there's going to be a long summer.
Charmaine, I have a question. You think Alex is going to tell Dave about Country Wayne? Because if he does, then it's and Dave tell Amber that Country Wayne is gonna come there, then Amber won't go.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think if Alex mentioned Country Wayne, the only way he's going to do, because remember, Amber did not mention that she and Country Wayne had any relations.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but with Amber, if she hears that Country Wayne is gonna be there, then
That's
she's
what I'm
not
saying.
going to
But Alex is may tell them that because he said comedians and whatever, but he did not
Right.
mention any name because it's not a certain thing that Kountry Wayne is going to come.
I'm hoping that he will mention Kountry Wayne so that Dave could
Amber would
hear
not
about
go.
it.
Yeah, but
That's
he's
what I'm
also
saying.
going to mention, he might also tell him that your husband is on the list. Because he knows who Anthony is. Amber Dalton, Anthony Dalton. He knows because of the restaurant thing, the whole restaurant thing. So if you see Anthony name on the list, he's going to tell Amber that your husband is coming to this event. So Amber might say, no, she's not going to want to be there.
Nicole, you know he's the king of pettiness, and when he goes there and he find out about this man, it's gonna be crazy.
Yep.
Okay, so Lydia guys is saying that the chat family, we need 10 more likes to tie with watching. Thanks. Thank you, Lydia. And Ricky says, oh, welcome in, Ricky. I am halfway smart and highway. A thug.
Halfway smart and halfway a thug. Who is that? Ricky? Thug. That mean I'm kind of swimming, but kind of in the mud.
Larry don't want Bethany at all. Nancy says. Joy says, read that, Charmaine.
I just want Candice to tell Shayla that Iman and Delicia were hugged up loving in the Lakers game together, and Delicia was sleeping and messing around with Iman. But the thing is, Shayla saw Mike on the IG. You see, Shayla saw the post with Mike and what's her name? And
Dominic.
How the hell didn't she see the one with Delicia and the man?
Exactly.
She
saw that wasn't on IG, that was on ESPN.
Yeah, but I'm asking too, how did she not? Yeah, but they were on other place. Remember, Delicia said to her daughter that before she see them on IG and all other places, they weren't ESPN, but they were also on other media outlets and on social media. They were on social media because Delicia mentioned it to her daughter.
Okay, so Suzette says, please watch how we describe the characters. Some words should not be used. Thank you, dear. Larry don't love Bethany. And Wayne is stupid. He told Anthony he'll go out with him because he hasn't
been getting on.
That's what Wayne told Anthony.
Yes. And Anthony was like.
It's only Amber fan that is watching Dave and Amber skit. As for me, I don't watch. Okay, thank you, Errol. And I said I want baby Dave. Yes, Nancy, you did. I cannot believe my precious Destiny is displaying this behavior. She was getting better, but Brooke has impressed me with solid advice. Excellent. Thank you, Lydia. She sure did. Well said. Brooke needs to dump Isaiah. Yes, she definitely needs to dump Isaiah. And Joy says, I'm so glad that Iman checked Anthony, but about sending Shayla those red roses, flowers to Shayla house. Yes, we're happy for that also, Joyce. Thank you very much for that. Destiny got drunk is unacceptable. Yes. And Suzette says, Destiny should be careful. This is how alcoholism starts. Yeah, definitely. Lydia says, oh yes. Nancy, please drop Isaiah. So, yes. So, Brooke, please drop Isaiah. He's no good for your baby girl. And Isaiah and Destiny going to cross the line. Oh, no. Oh, Nancy is calling that. And Joy says, Shayla was never I as a kite. And Anthony says, Shayla. And Shayla gave Anthony that evil look on her face. She was I in the clouds that on the trees. Yes, she was. And Sade going to cross the line too. Oh my. Okay, so Nancy's doing some predicting.
No, please don't.
Nancy said maybe Momo and Ron. But Ron just told her cousin that he loves Sade. Shara and Larry will have to repair the car from the dent. Oh, so it was Bethany brand new car then? Oh my goodness. Alex is the best friend. Yes, he is. Marian. Yes, thank you, King. Maybe there too. Oh, that is gonna be nice. Oh my God, King should be there, definitely. I think they're, you know what, guys? I'm looking forward to for this party now. Are the gay, are there gonna be ladies there? We don't know yet. We don't know yet, Marianne. The guys is Dave friend from the past. Skits, yes, he is. And if that happen, Wayne will laugh his butt off. Definitely for sure, Lydia. Wayne is Anthony's date. Okay, that's nice. Dave is not taking Amber to that event, only the bedroom. Goddess says, okay, thank you, Goddess. And Wayne just said to Anthony that he is gone. Okay, Dave is going to touch and hug Amber at the party. Oh my goodness. Dave,
I don't think they're going to be
Dave
like
will
that.
invite Amber to go to this event. All right, Marianne Mess. So Marianne and a lot of the ladies are saying Amber is going, and I think Amber is going too. Yes, yes, yes. I'm with you guys. I'm with you guys. Not sure if Amber is going. Anthony will spell Dave Cologne. Oh my goodness. I really want Amber there, honestly, guys. And Alex is the best friend. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Sabrina. And can Ann say he's legally separated? No, he's not Uncle Amber. Uncle Amber is legally separated. Oh Lord. Thank you, Dave. It's not going to take Amber to the event. The only place Dave is taking Amber is his bedroom. And the outside too, you forget that too, Error. Room, we should stop being delusional. Amber and Dave are bedmates.
They
We're
can
not
take care
delusional,
anywhere
darling. We
else.
are not delusional. Angela Steve says 38, watching 38 likes. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone, for hitting the like button. But now we're at 60, so I hope we have 60 likes. I really appreciate that also. I don't think Anthony
44.
would be Denisha. Eh?
44.
Okay. And thanks for the update, Angela, and good job, chat family. Awesome, guys. You guys did wonderful. So just give yourself a round of applause for hitting the like button. Thank you so much.
I don't think they're going to take their other person out in that open, because there are going to be too many people that might know of that Anthony is
Rhonda said, Alex will introduce Amber
not going to
as
happen.
the girlfriend.
No, not going to.
Rhonda, let me write down this here, Rhonda, because we are going to remind Charmaine that you
I'm
did say.
saying it's not going to, because Alex was the one who was warning Dave about Amber being married. So why would he introduce Amber as Dave's girlfriend? And Amber, he was the one who said, leave Amber alone until she's divorced.
Look at the skin with Wayne, Sonny, and Shayla. Wayne, let's Jella have it.
That's Shayla, but we see that skit already.
Yeah, we see it already. But that was a nice skit. I won't lie, guys. That
Oh,
was
I laugh. That skit.
awesome.
Shayla looked so embarrassed.
Yeah. I can't wait for Ben. That says Ben is the user. Brenda says Ben is the user. Donna says Dave Breeze. Oh yeah, you read that already. Okay. Amber is important enough to give Dave Oski. Yeah. Amber isn't important enough. It's true, and she's not important enough. Only Melissa have the key. And oh yes, I wanted to touch on Melissa called her mom, and her mom will be coming to Atlanta
tomorrow.
Is there a new skit? Sabrina asks if there's a new skit. So is there a new skit?
There's a new skit with Bethany and what's her name? What's his name? Larry.
What is it about? You're listening to it?
Yeah, Bethany's asking Larry about
Larry loves Shara. Okay, what we look at it? So you guys want to look at it?
You can look at it.
Oh, O'Neill TV is there. Big hi O'Neill, welcome in. Big time writing.
O'Neill. How
you doing? This is going to be something else.
General, what's up?
O'Neill,
My youth.
O'Neill, do you think they're going to bring
Them a roll big general.
Ernestine, I say you're the ghostwriter for this for Kountry Wayne, you know.
My youth. My youth.
My general, my youth, them are right big.
Wait there. Hold on there. O'Neill, we find out, say you're the ghostwriter for Kountry Wayne, you know. We find out that you are the ghostwriter for Kountry Wayne. So how are you enjoying this skit? You think they're gonna take Amber? That's where they're gonna find out that Amber and Dave is dating O'Neill?
I don't think so.
O'Neill, what do you think? O'Neill, check your email. I know you're gonna jump on. O'Neill say I'm not sure. My favorite O'Neill, how are you doing today? Yeah, but it will be a good it will give a good lead. Definitely, O'Neill. O'Neill, you want to jump on for 10 minutes if you can? I send you the email link because I want to hear what O'Neill have to say, honestly.
Yeah, me that like you ask him some question too.
Yeah, we need to ask you some question, O'Neill. We just need to ask you some question. I will just only put the link. O'Neill, I put the link in your email. Check your email. If not, I'll place it in the chat. I just need a guy's perspective on the day.
He said, I think he said okay.
Okay,
he said,
so
give me a minute. Yeah, he said, give me a minute.
All right.
I want to ask O'Neill something.
Me too.
And it comes out. Oh my Lord.
Join the new Michael's Rewards program.
Oh God.
Okay, so read anywhere in the chat, Sharon.
Somebody said Imana's trained Shayla not to react. And somebody else was saying, Lydia said the judge will order a paternity test to determine the child's support for Kai during the divorce. That's when Kai will be shown.
Hi, O'Neill.
Hey, O'Neill.
Bob, the general is
so
in the
nice
house.
to see you here.
O'Neill, if I love you one more time.
O'Neill will love you like cooked vegetable.
I love you like cooked food.
I'm
cooked
here.
vegetable.
What's up? Me love you too. Don't worry yourself. I see him.
General is stick up on the fire.
We love the story. We love the story.
Some flour dumpling, Afghan saltfish, and yellow yam. I love you. With some
fruit and roast.
There you go. O'Neill have to pressure them because them need to get pressure. Them need to give a good storyline and stop playing with me. Don't play with my thing. No give me no little dibby storyline. Dibby.
Let me ask you one question though.
Go ahead.
Because my mind is going all over the place. I'm a critical thinker and I think outside the box all the time. So I'm asking, do you think when Amber mentioned about the pregnancy last night, that
yes,
if I get pregnant, and when Dave said, if you were in my past, we would have babies already. What did Dave mean when he said that? If you were in my past, what do you think he meant?
If you were in my past, we would have had babies already.
Already, yes.
All right. So, okay, it could be, that's a weird statement because I saw some things from some people. It could be that he's saying that he basically threw away a lot of them. In other words, basically, you know, because a lot of time that's what happens still, you know, you kind of make the girl them you know, move it off a little bit. It's not one of the proudest moments, but hey, I've, you know, had to, you know, do what I've had to do. But nonetheless, I'm just saying that's generally what it means, that, you know, if you're in the past, you'd have had, you know, babies for whatever. That's one way of looking at it. But also, Charmaine, I think maybe what you're looking at could also be a thing. Maybe as well, Dave is one man where may have other kids out there. And so because of that as well, too, he's saying maybe Muda, get her pregnant from then as well, So it could go anyway. The more likely, I think, from a male perspective, is him saying, listen to me. I was looking for a woman like you, but I didn't find her at that point in time. And possibly, Muda I would get you pregnant a lot of times so far. But no, I'm not so sure about no versus then. What do you think it means?
Yeah, but when he said, the thing is, for me, when he said, when Amber said, what if I got pregnant? If I asked a man that, and the man said to me, say, if you were in my past, we would have babies already. I would think, and I'm like, why did he use that particular phrase? If you were in my past, why didn't he just says it would be no problem?
Exactly.
Because that is a no thing. She's talking about a no thing versus that he has to use that line. If you were in my past, we would have babies already, compared to saying, oh, it would not be a problem if you are pregnant now. So
because it may be a problem. No, that's why. Because when them man get like to a certain point, they might not want to give up bachelor life right now, but maybe in the past it was a little more lenient. Or what happened to me is like this, and maybe in your earlier life you love more, right? In your earlier life as a man, you love more. So you want to be more lenient to the woman. You kind of try to play the really nice guy type of role. You're trying to settle down. You're trying to do all of those things, right? As time go by and as one or two girl play you, because women play, men. That's what I keep telling people on the show. As one and two girl play you start get smarter. So you start close up shop a little bit and you start realize that girls going up there for different things. You also have to remember, Dave is a man that may be building for a period of time. So no, he's not quite sure who the women are that come around.
Yeah.
You follow me? I come from. So because think about when Dave right now, Dave a look on Amber, a divorce Anthony and taking half my money and want to come over to him. It's like when I say, Dave is watching all of this thing. I say, wait.
Yeah, exactly.
Look how she deal with Anthony. That's how a man really would reason that out. He might look at it and say, yeah, I'm not going to just take this because at the end of the day, this girl might just, go and do me the same thing like she's doing to Anthony. So that's what it could also mean. But me know what you mean. Him can go up on the next place of it as well too. But generally, when a man says stuff like that, it means back then he was a little more lenient. Now, this is what it normally means. That he was a little more lenient back then, but now him a little more, him a bit more, him more seasoned. So him realize that girls come in and them play things all the time. So one girl might stay, but then you kind of have to watch them because you don't really too know. So that's what I think it is. But go ahead.
The other question is that I was going to ask, because me thinking out the box. Do you think they're ready to introduce a pregnant Amber to the skit? That is why she brought up the pregnancy.
I think so. Me telling you, but you know what? It's interesting doing that because we talk about this pregnancy so much. And by the way, yes, I'm glad you're not doing them job. But here's why I think them ready to introduce a pregnant Amber. And I thought of a scenario. I don't know if it's right. But my ideal is this. Something happened between Dave and Amber, right? That's one scenario. Or somewhere, somehow. Okay, something happened between Dave and Amber. This was my scenario. Something happened between Dave and Amber. She doesn't like it. So she runs to Anthony for protection because Amber has a propensity to do this. Every time she have issue with one man, she find a next man to complain with. It's just a cycle that the Amber character has done. Maybe them write it this way, maybe they don't. Now, if she does that, gets in bed with Anthony, make love to Anthony, boom, the divorce gets in shade because, of course, she sleep with Anthony. So now she have to basically see she pregnant in the middle of that. So now she has to save face. So that's where I could see her pinning the baby for Anthony. Some people say no, but I say, trust me, I can see the pin if you work it out, something like that. But I don't know.
All right, so the next thing is, because may have you up here, so may I answer these questions. I did some research because, like you, I love to do research. So yes, I'm saying, if the writers are trying to introduce this pregnancy, no, it must be for a reason. Anthony and Amber, when I do the research, Amber, if Anthony was going to be the father without Amber going to sleep with him again,
yes,
Amber would be about 16 weeks pregnant.
Correct.
because it should be about 16 weeks pregnant because of when she and Anthony slept. If the writers would have to bring that pregnancy to the front, no, because at 16, your pregnancy start to show between 16 and 20 weeks.
True.
So if them don't bring it to the front, no, Anthony would be out of the loop. Them couldn't even think about a Anthony or a Dave. So what I'm saying, if them bring it to the front now, and then when Dave said to Amber, say, listen, I can't have any kids, so the kid would not be me. When Amber actually find out,
love that too.
No, when Amber actually find out, say she pregnant, and Dave said to her, say, listen, that's not mine because I can't have any kid. And then when Amber got to the doctor, the ultrasound showed that the fetus is way bigger than what she thought. Because you remember there was a situation where Shayla and Amber had an argument, and Shayla, she was complaining about night sweat, and that was in March 14.
Yes.
She was complaining about night sweat, and Shayla asked her, are you pregnant? And she said she is premenopausal. Premenopausal give the same symptoms as pregnancy. People keep telling her, oh, she's glowing and she's this and she's that. So they have to bring a pregnancy now if they want to bring Anthony in the picture, because between now 16 to 20 weeks, Amber would start showing. So for them to bring Anthony in there, them have to make her pregnant now. Exactly. And that is why Amber is talking about the pregnancy now.
But then look at it this way. I like what you said, because nothing is wrong with what you're mentioning, but they also could do this. Because think about this too. They could also wait, right? Where them wait, but what they do is they make Amber get pregnant later than now.
Exactly.
Which means say, let's say, and that's why I may give a scenario where some way, somehow, because that's also not the next piece. But what you saying could work to Shamin, so don't worry.
I don't think Amber want to sleep. I don't think Amber want to sleep with Anthony because she hate Anthony
right now. Correct, right now. That's so I'm thinking. So they could do it later. Where here's what them do it later. They basically make her pregnant unknowingly. She and Dave have issues. Some way, somehow, Anthony come back in that picture. And because she wants to see her face, because I'm trying to look at, here's what I try to use. I try to use the law to look at how them are going to make it that. Because, okay, I think the law has made it so I can find out where does it benefit Amber. Because if it benefits Amber, where does it benefit Anthony? Meaning, for example, if Amber is pregnant now outright without sleeping with Anthony, it's going to be kind of tricky. It's like, but because like you're saying, unless they go and play a stupid Anthony who don't know what's going on, or unless Charmin, Amber get pregnant, know she's pregnant and say, you know what, let me just go sleep with Anthony because I want to make sure I muddy the waters because him that gullible. Because right now at this point, Charmin, you know say Anthony liable for basically father.
I understand that. But the next thing is, Anthony go tell Ben. Anthony start telling his friends that Amber pregnant and a fee because Amber know that is his. Ben start to put it in Anthony ears. Say, you sure it's your kid? Because Ben know that Amber was sleeping with Dave. So Ben now start to give Anthony, saying to Anthony, how you know it's your kid? You know what Amber was doing while she was filing for divorce because Ben know what Amber was doing. But Ben don't want to come right out and tell Anthony. And then Anthony now is going to go back and ask Amber, said, are you sure it's mine? So you know there's going to be war in the Dalton household again.
Again.
And then at the end of it, Anthony is going to say, you know what, Amber? DNA. And that's the only way him don't feel comfortable for no say a film that him can say him don't tell her say I need to get a DNA because I don't know what you were doing. Ben not going to come out right because him promised Daniel, but him can drop hints and put it in Anthony head that child might not be yours. And with that, Anthony believe Ben. Because you know Anthony believe everybody over him wife. And Anthony Ben. And the only thing can come forward. And then when him asks for the DNA, him can say, but you were encouraging me to get a DNA for Shayla. So why I can't ask you for a DNA now? Because I don't know what you were doing while you were out there and whatever. Because Ben go keep, you see, oh, Shayla when have it in him every day talk about Wayne and Wayne and Wayne. Ben is going to be in Anthony's ears every day because Ben knows about that, but he does not want to throw Daniel under the bus. So he's going to, every time him say Anthony, him don't say, Amber agree if you do the DNA test. and it's going to become a thing because we
It
know
makes
how
sense.
Anthony is.
It
And
makes
that
sense.
is where for the next couple of months, it's going to be Amber, Anthony, and this DNA thing. And everybody is going to, Lord have mercy. Them not
What's going
sure
on?
exactly what's going on. Because Anthony not go sure. Angelina, them don't tell Anthony, yeah. So everybody is going to be like, you have to do a DNA. So the DNA thing is going to become a thing until this baby born. So we
It
have
opens.
we have
The
a
case
whole
opens.
yeah, for your next few 6, 7 years, about 6 more months. We have
Yes, the
all
case
of
opens
this.
up.
Exactly. The case open up.
But
So
they said,
The owners, I'm gonna tell you. Oh no, go ahead. I apologize, Sharon. Reviews. Go ahead. Where is Sharon?
but O'Neill, they're saying that God has a plan. So if God has a plan, they have to do it properly.
of
And
course.
they trust the process. So this is why all our Charmaine says, I'm not,
But
it
that
can't
is
go
God
that way
plan.
what Charmaine said, but I am leaning on the part that says God have a plan, because if God has a plan, God is not into no confusion or whatever. So I think I will really stick with what you said, O'Neill, because the reason why I'll
Which one?
say that something is gonna happen and Amber's gonna run back to Anthony. Right?
Oh, that you
And
mean?
she sleep to climb up into, and then as they says, God has a plan. So it has to be something that can actually save the marriage. If they're going to let them with this God has a plan business, it has to be something that can't break them apart.
Yeah, but it's
No
not
matter
gonna break
what.
them apart,
Because
Sharon.
God is going to fix it so the two of them come out at the end. You know what I mean? Right at the end of the story.
Sharon, Anthony I go stress out himself about this baby and this DNA thing that him doing
No,
up
but
back
if
in
God
the
have a plan, God not gonna make that
trust
would
me.
they make a confusion like that on
Him
you?
don't, yes, because
You
that is
write a
God.
story.
Listen,
If you write
that
the
is
story, tell me if I'm wrong.
because that is God plan. Anthony don't stress out himself so much that him don't end up back in the hospital. Trust me.
Inside
Because
of
of
the
the
situation.
stress of this whole DNA thing, because everybody are telling him you need a DNA. Up to Wayne I go tell him say, cause you remember
You need a
Wayne
DNA
that called
test.
him and tell him say, Anthony, some man have amber foot up in the ear and all of them something. So everybody are gonna say maybe you need to get a DNA test at the end of the day. So every turn in turn, there's going to be
There's
somebody
issues.
with doubt.
That's
Doubting.
there.
And
Here's the, and then you have that. So somebody have the here's the thing that I think that the here's why I think, okay, this is the deal. I'm trying to look at this. One I try to look at Charmaine and Sharon and Terry. Terry, Wagwan. Here's what I try to look at. Right? I'm looking at Amber is hell bent on her money right now. So unless something muddies Amber's money, because that's how Amber comes off of her square.
Yes.
That is why I kept looking on timelines and I kept looking on what the law is saying, because those are the only times that the Amber character can shift. That's why the law matters for us and the timelines matters for us.
Exactly.
And that's why I even did the little timeline video the other day and I say, you know what? Truth be told, we don't even know exactly when that divorce is filed. Right? Because we see Amber talking to the lawyer, but we don't know if that's the day the lawyer turned it in to the courts. We just see her sign the paperwork up. Truth of the matter is that paperwork could have been filed on the day when the server came out. Because I've had one where me go in the law office today, file the paperwork and get it to the personnel in the same day. So in other words, you could have that. So I basically saw where, okay, so I see the length of time. I see them opening up the book, the playbook, because them realize that, okay, they've probably closed the playbook too much, but maybe they didn't. Maybe just me that wasn't paying attention to it. So now my question kept being, well, the question is, what incentive does Amber have to come back at this time? That's why I said that that's why this is what I believe. I believe that what has to happen is, I don't know how it's going to work with her and Dave, whatever it is, right? Because even if it comes up, even if Amber get pregnant right now, she could still have the baby and it still not be too much. She don't lose too much because the baby comes after thing there. Unless Melissa is a big party to the case. That's why I said Melissa is also a big piece.
Yes,
but no, this baby thing can be something else. We know how Amber works because Amber kind of messy and Amber have a way of putting things together. No, and that's why I said, let's just say Dave and Amber have something. I don't know what. I don't know how, I don't know when, but Dave and Anthony have something, right? Dave and Amber have something. And because of what Amber have with Dave, Amber now needs, just like on always said, the protection from somebody else. So she run to Anthony. Anthony decide basically to jump into it, much like what Amber does with Anthony, because Amber have a way where sometimes she jump in it with Shayla. You remember on the porch? Yeah. You remember the other day on the porch when Anthony came back and she came out on the porch and come do whatever it is. So they both of them have that thing into them where they're always getting in front of things at some point in time. So I could see that happening. Come and say, they could write it that way. Now, if that's the situation there, so and Anthony sleeps with her, then all of a sudden that divorce thing goes away for Amber. No, she may still want the divorce, but it goes away. Then I also looked at, well, what if Dave had impregnated her before that happened, before the sleeping together happened, which means, again, should have been in issues because of the Dave thing and because of what's going on. So that's how the pinning on Anthony happened. But again, Charmaine, don't worry yourself. I don't think any of us know where them going to go with it because it's writing and they're going to go all over the place. Me love your theory just to see him. Me have one, you have one, Sharon have one, Terry have one. Right now, them have us in a tailspin, and all me can do is applaud the audience for finally giving me a story to watch. That's what that's all.
They are, and a whole lot more things. Did you see the one with the entrepreneurs and the guy is asking that they at his house? So you know what's going to happen when everybody meet and Dave's house is really nice. A lot of people, I know Anthony might be saying, man, if he's introduced to Dave, he's going to be commending Dave and his house and all of that, and not knowing that this is Amber's boyfriend.
I was looking at all of that. I was looking at, hold on, Amber doesn't know they're coming to the house. She's there. Dave don't know that she is. Let's just let them play it that way. Them can play it anyway. Them can play that basically. Dave don't know that is Anthony and is whoever it is. Amber is at the place. Them I wonder what Amber doing there. That's one way them could play. They could play that Amber find out, but she leaves something. Me don't know. Maybe a panty. Maybe
Anthony find it.
Anthony find the panty.
They would not go in his bed.
But listen,
no, Anthony, no,
hold on, they could make it also that in doing the transaction, Dave and Anthony do a transaction too.
Correct.
They could make that too a possibility.
No, but they would not be going in the bedroom.
Amber could have hide in the elevator like the Alicia when she see Anthony.
Because you know why? They're getting a list. Remember, the guy said they're going to get a list with whoever, and they're also going to ask for the +1 IGs. So there's going to be a list of all the people who will be coming. So from them, say Anthony name, them don't know, say Amber husband, because he's the only Anthony Dalton in that area.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem. Me like it, Terry, because here's the problem, Shami. The problem with it is the person getting Anthony to come there is Ben. So he doesn't need checked. Him not like the regular guest them who needs checked, right? Because him a part of the people who is making this thing actually happen. Even a part of the regular guests who just coming into the show in itself. So I started looking at that as well. When I spoke of like say an underwear or so, maybe it is that them not going at the bedroom, but who knows? You know, Amber and them always do things all over the place.
That part we not see part happening. I don't see that part happening. Not to the kind of event that it is.
They're going to have security.
Wayne is going to be there.
Yeah.
Trust me. All of them name is going to be there. I don't see that happening. It's just that Amber might be introduced there, but as an entrepreneur, and that is Dave's business partner. With Anthony there, who is going to come up, as Sharon did have said, or somebody said, Anthony, you know, Anthony Petty, he's going to come up and say, oh, this is my wife, Amber Dalton. But everybody is going to ask, so why is Dave
going to happen, Sharon?
This Amber as his business partner and not Anthony, as Anthony brought her and introducing Amber as his wife? So it don't look funny. You understand what I'm saying?
As a business partner. Let me tell you what's going to happen. When Anthony gets there and he's going to smell the cologne.
Come on, everybody, what kind of cologne on that about? You
remember said every time Amber comes home, Anthony know that cologne. He's
but is that the one cologne? Suppose 2 more money in there with the same cologne.
No, Charmaine.
You make it look like everybody a special cologne.
No, somebody, a rich man like that, I got to have a specific cologne.
No, I know if you want to have the cologne, you make it look
you.
like cologne is only made for a specific person. If that is the case, then O'Neil have him one smell. Me have my one smell. Everybody in the world have them one smell. You see, I know.
Let me take 5 comments, guys. All right.
Go on.
Anything.
You don't mess with somebody. You don't mess with somebody's wife and not research the husband, right?
That's
precisely.
That's true.
And then Tyrene says, Dave said if it had been earlier, he would see the minute himself running around, which means it's probably can't happen now.
That's what I'm saying. Dave can't get Amber pregnant now.
Same soldiers them now match.
The soldiers them now match. And molasses.
A blank man on fire.
Them are
so if she just comes up pregnant, guys, it will be for Anthony.
Molasses. Soldiers them blind.
Molasses.
Exactly.
My baby make him need
Dave can't bring that soul.
That's fire blanks.
Tell him to borrow my gun. Tell him to borrow my gun. Tell him to borrow O'Neil's gun because O'Neil's gun work perfectly fine. You know what, Amber, you need to borrow O'Neil's gun. Amber, this is a reach out to Amber. Amber, you need to borrow O'Neil's gun because Dave's gun not working.
Rhonda, yes, Rhonda, you did say that it was going to be held at Dave's house, and I was saying I don't think it's big enough. So, Rhonda, kudos to you, Rhonda, when you said, Rhonda Phillips said, I think it's going to be Dave's house. And
so T-Baby said, OMG, please don't let her get pregnant from Anthony. Divorce, please. Well,
T-Baby, if it's God's plan, it's God's plan.
Exactly. Are they right at them, pen? And then Rhonda says, yes, no, Amber and Dave is always outside under the sky. So panties could be found.
That's
Amber,
right. And do you think Anthony is going to know it's Amber panty? Tell me now. Blazes. Amber, Anthony, you know.
She regularly wear the one panty. I mean, know the panty.
Stop it. O'Neil, know it. Amber have new clothes. You tell me the other day, say Amber get new clothes. So might be that the part of Amber new clothes.
It might be left and a long time Anthony not see the panty. They say, wait, I know this panty.
No, I'm not going to say that. Amber have all new clothes. All the Amber clothes new. See, Amber in a new nightie.
Well, okay. Where is the old nightie? Because Anthony know that nightie. So where have I seen this night gown?
Yes. You might go see the blue one.
The blue one. You know that's
just come for entertainment because trust me, a man is not going to be allowing that to happen. Him don't have this grand event where the A-listers are going to be there and you have panties and nighties laying around.
Listen,
O'Neil, stop it.
You don't know the piece of panty left somewhere about the place. You don't know, Sharon.
I agree with you,
the panty left there from when. I'm going to find the panty. I'm going to say, what?
What? I agree with you because guess what? Then I bet you the night before the party something not gonna happen.
They said stop it.
The night before the party, I'm gonna put on in that glass on the back. Watch it. Charmian, you know
hold on, Terry. Hold on, Charmian. Chat, if you have not hit the like button, please go ahead and hit the like button because it's getting hot in here and I'm on here tonight. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button, friends. If you have not hit the like button, you can see that. Please hit the like button. Thank you very much. Ladies, proceed. I just want to let the chat know that chat. Hit the like button because I get warm in here. Warm and hot right now.
Hit the like button, guys.
All right, Sharon. Read some comments.
O'Neil, if you have a woman, right? The assistant has the key. So isn't so? Is Amber not important today because she doesn't have a key? Whenever she come over, she have to ring the doorbell and he open the door to let her in. Oh, you'd have to. So they should have given Amber a key, right?
I think Amber is on the right that y'all are thinking about. I've listened to this comment from all of y'all on the thing. She's second on the list, and I think you guys are right. Dave is a player. I agree with enough for whatever I'm saying. As I said before, Dave trifling because I hope Dave is working with this. Dave is not giving Amber no key, right? And I think Dave is watching Amber just like him not giving a key. He's not giving her any key to a mansion, whatever. He'll have her there and he'll entertain her there and he'll do all of the other little things that he's talking about, but he's not giving Amber no key for whatever it is. I'm noticing that, and I think y'all are 100% right that she should have had a key. Now, listen how last night they used the line about her being what? Number one.
Yeah.
Because them listened to the live and them heard us on live. So wait, she'll play number two. So they
Yes.
realized basically because we said it that she's playing number two.
One
Yes.
and not
O'Neil,
two.
don't
No,
be
he said
surprised
one
how
and
they're
not
gonna
two.
give Dave give her a key.
See it. They
Just
might
see
just
it.
make Dave give her a keynote.
But
Talk
O'Neil,
about it.
O'Neil, let me tell you my quick perspective with Dave. My perspective, this I'm gonna share it with Charmaine, is that Dave go around, right? And where he see vulnerable women, he
gets
targets those women, right? And he gets them to a place where they become comfortable in their position and can tell him everything. Melissa, you see how it turns out that Melissa bring Dave, Amber to Dave. That's her assignment, to bring the woman them to him and make him play on their emotions till him get where him want. And I solely believe that's his MO.
I like what I say with because I've been hearing it from you and Dave trifling man. More than
because it all of the girls them, right? Melissa says she have to ward off the girls them off him. She have to keep them at bay, right? After his assignment is over, then he move on to the next one.
Done.
And it's
or
so
could
happy
it be?
Amber the one where get tonight and him know say there's at stake. You tell me say him not look up who the Dalton is. He must look up who is.
Maybe not. Maybe because also I would say this though, Terry. Right? Here's what I think they're also playing. They are playing how a lot of these newer girls, right? And I keep saying my audience is a mature audience. Wanna build different. I want to tell you this right now. Y'all ladies build different. The skits some of them showing, is how women now operate. As a man of 2 little shilling, everybody willing to drop their panty. I'm just saying. So they're playing that Dave is this man that has a lot of means, and so he's getting to pick up the litter from a lot of these women, for whatever it is, even a married woman like you're seeing, like an Amber. Because by the way, and I don't want to go off topic, but you had this story, and I'll probably try and talk on it, of a girl complaining that she want to basically, leave husband, because she want to go be with one man that have a baby. So I'm just kind of trying to show you, in other words, and how women are walking away from the marriage like it's nothing at all. Y'all ladies be different, and so we have to remember that. That's why I'm loving in the talk in the comments them on the top of marriage, because you have so much value to bring to especially this year generation now. But yeah, right after the cup, it could be that Melissa did the work for him like that, or it could just be that hey, David just one man with means, and the ladies them just love the money. As you can see, the girls them in the kids love the money, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I just want to piggyback on something O'Neil is saying. Amber met Dave the first, and they talk about it last night, that they were attracted to each other that first day.
Yeah.
Because they mentioned that. So that first day, yes, they met. Then the second time it was at the restaurant where he went to see the restaurant, sign the contract. On the third meeting, that was when Amber told Dave, the third meeting. Think about it. The very third meeting, she told Dave that she has asked her husband for a divorce.
Yeah.
It was the third meeting that they had when he said to her,
"Thank you.
The numbers are looking good, and another 3 weeks they'll be going through the roof." And Amber said, "I asked Anthony for a divorce, and he said, I noticed you're not wearing your ring." That was when Amber kind of tell Dave everything about her and Anthony, because he was saying to her, sometime you need to maybe just work on your marriage and whatever and see. And Amber said she has worked and worked and worked and worked, and it's she's tired of working. Then that is when she gave Dave the opening, because now Dave realized that okay, this is a vulnerable woman. She is getting a divorce. She said she asked her husband for a divorce, so he started to pour into her. The fourth meeting was when they celebrated the restaurant, and he took her downstairs to show her the rest of the house. And the fifth
And
meeting
what him say? When
exercise.
say downstairs? When say downstairs?
Same water
One
queen.
thing missing. Instead,
Boom.
one thing missing.
Okay, so you see,
Boom.
right
One thing
from
missing.
that third meeting, they've
Boom.
realized that Amber is vulnerable, and Amber is somebody where just talking to Amber is somebody that is impressionable. Him can really reel her in, because it looked like somebody. And the fourth meeting, when him start to show her around and everything, him realized that, okay, him asked her to come exercise. She never said no. She turned up the next day to come exercise.
Correct.
And from this, Dave start to pour in her, and she
put in left foot and in right foot in and in left foot out.
What
there you go.
not doing. They start to do what
there
her
you go.
husband is not doing.
There
and
you
then
go.
they've real Amber in.
Yeah.
You remember
with Melissa.
You remember
with Amber mouth.
with
running
Amber?
his mouth.
You remember I asked y'all with the celebration, what was that from Melissa? And I played it in a little clip that I did for the audience, for the timeline. And I showed them, and I said, all these things are going to matter.
Yeah.
You remember the scene where when Dave hug her up, when Dave hug up Amber right in the celebration that is in the whole middle of before Anthony gets served. And Melissa was like, wait, what's going on here? So women don't realize that happened. Wait, is Dave and Amber playing? I said that was something. Then they both walk off. Dave said, I'm going to show her the place, and they walk off, and they show the shot of Melissa standing.
Yes.
Amber and Dave walking. And I said, what is that? Those things are going to mean things. So I just wanted to know, to make people know that those were the things that I was trying to tell people. Said, put your eyes on all of those little beanie moments, because those are the moments that you're not going to have to question. Because some people say, well, no, it's before and it's after. And I say, friends, right at this point, we don't know, because they've left the story open that they can do anything they want in there. They could basically put in what you call it. They could just put in a flashback. And, if an Amber was doing something and whatever the deal is, because they have the timeline to do it. And that's what I was trying to mention to people. But hey, it is what it is. But I think you're reading comments.
Amber, good night.
Terry, all that. Park that for 5 seconds. Okay,
Terry,
so
when you call.
Joycelyn says, when Shayla said to Anthony that Amber lying on her back with Dave, and Dave is going to be the biological father of Amber's baby.
Nope.
All right.
Possible.
And then the light button, it could be. Unless they're going to make Amber be pregnant for Dave. And Anthony is going to be the power of forgiveness, because she accepted Kai. He has to accept. Will he have the heart to do that? So this is why I don't think the baby is gonna be for Dave, because if God has a plan, God is not messy. God not gonna do that like that. And he always wants a baby, so that baby is definitely gonna be for Anthony, not for Dave.
Anthony told Amber already.
Hold on, Sharon. Let me just read the chat.
No.
She needs to find herself again.
Ernestine says,
Mama Brenda was talking about the strict star. Anthony is far better than Anthony. Wildeberg says, when your heart and your spirit have been broken, the love binders come off. If she had been loved and treated correctly, she wouldn't have noticed it in that way. And you're absolutely right. We did mention that. But then again, when we said that Amber noticed that Shayla have inched her eye on Dave, and then Amber decided to ask for a divorce and decided to go swing on from tree to tree with Dave. At the end of the day, yes, she's unhappy, and yes, Anthony dropped the ball, but that still doesn't say what Amber did is right, because how can you be happy having committed adultery? Come on now.
With that,
you know what I mean?
Stick on that comment. Stick on this comment.
Yeah, this one?
No. Stick back on Will There Be One's comment. Will There Be One? Here's what I think is the running thing with the Amber character that I want to pinpoint, right? The problem with the Amber character is that she's looking too hard for love into other people. Love comes from within first, and you have to kind of love yourself. And the love where you have for yourself, and the love yourself so much attracts other people. The problem that Amber has had is trying to find an outside source to give her that love each and every time. And if you try to do that, people are going to disappoint you because we're human beings and we can never fulfill that extensive love that any one person is doing. So in other words, you must be okay with yourself. It's like getting a woman and realizing that she might have 8% the way you want her, she not have the 20%, but you have to be okay with that and be okay to fulfill that for yourself. So that's the only thing I would say to this comment, because if you're saying somebody have to treat her right for her to find the actual right guy, I mean, I really agree with that. I want to push back at that a little bit, because I think that she needs to treat herself well, or to know what, you know what I mean, love is. So she know that whenever she experiencing love from another person, she's experiencing it right. Because if she not feel the way that she would feel for herself, then how you can really call that love? I just wanted to question that, but you can keep going ahead, Sharon.
Thank you, O'Neill.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Dave finally meets Ernestine. So I'm going to show you guys that video quickly, and we're gonna speak on it. And Ernestine is saying that she's waiting for your next book, O'Neill.
You know the book? No worries. I give you another book, Eklund. I think she pronounced it Eklund. Eklund, I'm gonna give you a new book. You're going to get a new book.
Oh. All right. So Eklund. Me always I pronounce her name wrong.
I used to do, so that's
so here.
You got the little sunken fire pit area. Oh yeah, you already know.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay. A beautiful home. I was just telling them that.
Alex, how are you?
How you doing?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hello.
This is my cousin.
How you doing?
Ernestine.
Alex, nice to meet you.
And is this Mr. Dave?
Yes.
Dave, this is Ernestine.
Nice to give me hugs. Nice to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you.
A lot about you.
Oh, likewise. Yeah. Well, you do not disappoint for sure.
Relax. Calm down.
This is a beautiful home. Beautiful home, Dave.
Thank you.
What you guys out here doing?
Just chopping it up. Just kind of planning this party.
Oh, party? What party?
Oh, he didn't tell you?
No, you didn't tell me.
We started kind of really talking about it for real.
Oh, so I guess we're not invited to this party.
Come on, Dave. Don't do that.
I'm just
You know, you invited to anything I go to.
Okay, that's the interview I'm talking about. Yes, you're invited to anything. I'm invited to. Yes.
You know that.
Okay, guys, dear, we got it. I told you that she was gonna get invited.
I said he's going to be invited, but I don't think they're going to introduce as his girlfriend.
Listen, trouble in the camp.
O'Neill, yes,
trouble in the camp.
Ernestine met Dave. Do you think Dave and Ernestine will cross the line?
Nah.
We don't know that.
We don't know. I said no, but we don't know, because you know Ernestine's there. That's the problem with swing, bro. You know, she knows that she will swing it. You know she will sling it.
Ernestine have nothing.
And you guys notice, and Amber is not divorced yet. She's legally separated, but she's introducing her cousin to her man.
But that is always what Amber does.
Amber does.
New. Amber does that. Ernestine knows about Dave. So this is not new, because Amber told Ernestine about Dave. So Ernestine is always part of Amber dirt. Whatever Amber is doing dirty, Ernestine is part of it and encourages it.
Okay, hold on there. Let me just read some comments here. No, Sharon, that can't happen. No, Dave, baby. Anthony accepting that wouldn't be a good thing. Good writing. All right, thank you, Donna. And Joyce says, when Anthony was daydreaming about Shayla, Shayla gave Anthony some lemonade to drink, and Anthony just wanted some that. Yes, ma'am. Okay, yes, remember that one. Ernestine is too much. Goddess says, Dave didn't look like he wanted Amber to know about the party.
No.
I saw
She's
that.
Not number one. She's not number one. She's a girl that needs to
be. Are going to be there as well.
I saw that look too, Goddess. I noticed it. He didn't want her there. It doesn't look like he wants her there. Ernestine and Alex, yes. Oh, okay. Thank you, Eklund. And then Rhonda says, Ernestine and Amber coming to the party. It's gonna be lit, all I know. But
Honey, we have
Ernestine
to
will
print
tell
shirt.
them they are dating.
We have to print shirt, honey. We have to print shirt.
So what shirt we ever wear?
We're going to the watch party.
Yes, we're gonna go to the watch party. Yes.
We're going to the watch party.
Hold on there,
We
darling.
want a shirt.
Will Ernestine snake Amber for Dave? Anything is possible, Nancy. You know, Ernestine. Anything is possible. Will Bear says. Ernestine doesn't turn down nothing but her brother color. Oh,
that's correct.
I agree, Anil. You need to love yourself first, definitely. Well said for that comment too, Anil. Well said. And Misty says, that's why they mentioned the other night, do you care if Anthony knows about us? Oh, yes. Anthony gonna find out about them on that party.
Misty, thank you very much.
Hesitated.
Thank you, Misty.
When he asked her, she hesitated. We will see if she knows that Amber. Okay, so this
thank you.
Plot twist. If they're looking at the list of the names coming to that party,
Amber, watch that snake, Ernestine.
And if they've said to Amber,
please hit the like button.
Will Amber still want to go?
Marianne West says they had just started talking about it. And watch Ernestine. Yes, we're watching her, darling. Dave don't want her at the party. Definitely, Donna, we can see that too.
You saw his face.
Yeah, we saw it. We pick up that nugget. Don't you worry. And Sabrina says, I will not be bringing Dave around my friend yet. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The divorce not even final yet. I introduced him already.
Because she's cocky. She is cocky. Her lawyer, she thinks she can do anything. And I'm telling you, that's why I'm say it's set up right now where they have to change it, because right now, even the fans them get cocky. Them think she win already. I'm going to say, friends, slow the roll.
Okay, Tina, it says, I think Ernestine will confront Anthony for some reason at the party and will show Dave in Anthony's face. Yes, I think Ernest will do that, something like that for real.
If she ever do that, you see?
She crossed the line with Mike. Yes, she did. Marian says no. And Sabrina says this is going to be hot. Yes, it's going to be hot. We're going to need to order some stone ginger wine.
What we need? Ginger
I
wine
can send them a case. I can send them a case. My donation, I can send them a case.
I'll be at the watch party. Come hook, line, and sink. I'll be there.
I can donate
not
a case.
Hear that old skit comment. Ernestine and Amber are besties.
Yes, but sit tight, Sharon. I'm gonna give you some relevance for that for Nancy.
Yeah.
So here's what you want to know, Nancy, for the relevance of why people saying with the Ernestine thing. Amber knew about Trey and has not revealed that to Ernestine. So you don't, in other words, you're setting up a bit of a conflict. So that's why people are saying with them, I said, because they don't know. When Ernestine finds this information out and feel like Amber is a snake, they don't know how she'll respond. That's why they must say that you could have issues. That's why that relevant. The Ernestine and the Amber thing relevant.
Yes.
That's why.
Definitely. That is it. Thank you, Anil.
Let me ask Terry a question. Terry, what were you saying? Donna, I saw it on the light on the front porch, the two lights.
Oh, Donna was saying in the skits for me to go back and see the skits where Amber and Anthony was on the smoothie. And when the writers forward the light, the camera, it goes up to the camera on the porch with the two lights, the two, what I call, like the pregnancy sign, the two signs up in the light. So she asked me to go and check it out.
Which skit was that?
When O'Neill did that, said the Uber man for just go on about him business. Remember when she ordered the smoothie?
Okay, yeah.
Right. When when Amber and Anthony go inside, the cameraman moved the light all the way up the camera, all the way up to the light, and you see the two signs like, oh, you'd have seen on a pregnancy test.
Oh,
so she asked me to go back and verify, and I did.
Okay.
What's the name of the skit?
Oh, hold on.
So Sabrina says at that part, she's going to act like she's the woman of the house. Oh boy.
When
She's talking about the party
it's
because
called
Amber
when
might not
Anthony
know.
and
Amber
Amber
might
get
not
caught.
know that Anthony going there.
Mm-hmm. Somebody. Oh, Mama. Big Mama says, will Anthony invite Denisha and Amber will be there with Dave, or will Amber be caught alone?
Big
What?
Mama, big question. Big question.
question
Because
that-
again, that's what I'm telling you. They can go anywhere now with the
Yes.
writing. Them can play the field anywhere.
Charmaine, you
Notice
want
what they
to-
gave us today. Notice what they gave us today. Onipat is going broke.
Yes.
Denisha need
Yes.
money. And
Yes.
if Denisha need money and she's been rejecting Anthony and she not have no money, if she pick up her phone and dial a little brown man, you understand?
Mhm.
Yeah, if she dial brown bread, yeah, and I'm respond to her call, how does that go? So that's all I'm trying to say. Them opening it up, man. The book is being opened
It's
up totally.
open now.
They're opening it up.
Well said, O'Neill. Correction. Okay. Ernestine is thirsty. Don't just say Amber. I tell Ernestine to calm down. To say,
Yeah.
say back off. That's mine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Charmaine, you want me to send it to you?
No, I saw it. I went and
Okay.
I saw it.
Okay.
But then it fades and it was only one left. So I don't know what that would mean because that skit was in like October.
Makes sense. Ben be at the party with Anthony. He will lose it when he sees Amber and will tell Anthony for sure. So Anthony will be at the party as well too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like they're setting it up so much right now that it's not even because again, notice how Amber moving through that house like it's her house.
Yes.
Notice what she was doing. She was feeding the dog. She was tidying up and doing all the things. And that is what I said now because they showed scenes of them doing it all over the house. I don't know where she dropped the panty, but that
Stop.
O'Neill, you're right.
And the holy panty, the holy panty is going fine. The one with the holy night. Yeah.
Okay. The crush
your donation, your new 90, them are going to find it, O'Neill. Them are going to find the new 90.
Stop. That is right, Terry. Them going to find the 90 we only buy.
Yes, them are going to find it. Yes, them are going to find it. Sorry. I wonder if he might go have on him glasses and the night of the party, O'Neill.
Oh yeah, that's another thing, O'Neill. Is it true that he's wearing his glasses recording Amber when they're doing it? Because somebody is saying the glasses that he's always wearing his glasses.
Is that Google glasses?
Yeah. So,
You
they're
know what?
saying that he's recording, that Dave is recording Amber. That's what somebody says.
He has on the glasses now, though. He has it on now in the day.
That's very interesting, and I'm why because if that's true, then Dave has always been wearing that glasses, which means the glasses are recording all of their what you call it now, all of their information from all of that time. Melissa gets a hold. I could see where Melissa gets a hold of the glasses, the glass of information. Melissa has that dirt. So again, that glasses story is a very nice story. I don't mind.
Yeah.
So suppose this is how he used to use that to blackmail the people then.
Possibly. That's what I'm saying.
Possible.
Possible.
Yep, that could be
like
too.
anything can play. Any game can play.
Yeah,
I love it.
I told the person that's a great idea. With the glasses, because I always wonder about the glasses, and we all say something is really off with him wearing that glasses. So that's a great twist.
So maybe the night of the party is when Dave and Anthony are going. Amber is going to live with Anthony because of things people might be saying, and Dave might be not owning her up in public then, because men are, and I mean, all the men who are going to be there are going to be men of means and A-listers and all of that. And men, when everything comes down to it, maybe Dave is not going to step forward and says, "This is my girl." And Amber is going to feel like Dave should have chosen her.
For whatever it is. See,
for whatever
it's going to be a tough one. Because I don't know. It's going to be a very tough one because That's another way to play it. Another way to play it is Anthony could be inside and see the interaction and see Amber for whatever it is. That could be another thing. It could be that Wayne sees them because Wayne also has, I guess, witnessed Amber in a lot of circles, and she has some of the same clothes that she's worn with Wayne, because that same night going that night Wayne too. So we don't know if she might find the nightie. You understand? We don't know if one of the holy part of them may have been found as well too. But nonetheless, I'm just.
Yeah, but no, if I'm saying Anthony, say Amber is there with Dave and Anthony went, Anthony's petty and go and said, oh, this is my wife, Mrs. Dalton. This is Mrs. Dalton, my wife. And Dave doesn't say anything. He just stand there and doesn't say anything. And Amber is thinking that you'd say something. And he did not say anything.
That makes sense, but I could also see where more of observe it, because remember, say Anthony played 2 ways. One moment he'll get up into your face, and there's another moment Anthony plays very calculative. He takes the information in, doing it. Look what I'm saying, Shaman. Takes the information in, and then he'll use it later. Anthony have a way to do those things too. So I don't know. They could play whichever one of the ways. But I like what you're saying nonetheless.
Because so many other men, influential men, are going to be there. Anthony's
so the ego.
Show off.
They said the ego part.
The ego part. Yes, ego. Yep.
He's going to be ego driven.
Possible.
Wayne is there, and all of other people might be, So seeing
Wayne pettiness is going to be high.
Maybe Amber is going to come with, what's her name? Ernestine. Because you remember, Ernestine says, I'll be coming with Amber. So maybe Amber and Ernestine going to come together. So Anthony seeing Amber and Ernestine comes inside. He might just want to be petty or just to show off and said, oh, Mrs. Dalton. And then Dave is not going to say anything. He's going to stand there. And Amber is going to feel like Dave, at this point, Dave did not name her or chose her.
I can see
so she's going to be upset. She's going to be upset.
Endless possibilities. Endless.
Yep.
Endless possibilities.
Yep.
The story is so open. Anything on the scene, it can work. Because they've opened the story up. And that's what I want them to do, to make it very, mystery.
Interesting.
So you have to figure it out. So you literally have to sit down and start to figure it out. Like, okay, where them going to go with it. I need to be on the edge of my seat. I've been cussing them out.
I want Denisha to go. I want Denisha to go. I really do. I want Denisha to go to this party with Anthony by her side, and she properly dressed and make Amber see her.
We don't want her to go in.
Then Amber, Amber is going
to go O'Neill.
Listen, Amber is going to be like, why? Who is this? Because Amber is not going to be able to hold anything in that night. If she see Anthony with somebody else, she's going to go crazy. She is going to go crazy. As much as she is saying, I don't want you, I don't this, I don't that. It's not, if it was maybe Shayla, fine, but if it's going to be somebody else, and Amber know Denisha from Wayne's party. True. What I'm saying, Amber knows Denisha from Wayne's party, and trust me, if Amber see Anthony out there with somebody else, she's not going to remember Dave.
A problem.
No problem. That's a good point.
Going to remember Dave. So maybe that is what Dave is going to tell Amber. I see that you're still in love with your husband or whatever. So
that makes sense.
That's how Dave is going to
it makes sense again.
Maybe that's how Dave is going to bring the relationship to a close because of the way Amber is behaving.
That's a possibility.
Possibly problem. I love it, Sharon. Sharon, I just gave something inside the chat. I gave something in the chat, Sharon, and then you can go. What are you excited for, the podcast or the party? Can you put that inside of the Can you put that as one of the questions to the fans? Put it as a poll. Poll it for us, Sharon.
Okay.
Poll it.
Okay, poll it. You know what? Another thing too, O'Neill. What if Anthony gets embarrassed and Amber says, "Do you know that my wife was about Wayne?" He mentioned Wayne's situation. And embarrass Amber then.
There you go again. Possibilities. We're telling us on everything. There's so many things that could happen at this one party. They have just opened the chessboard drastically. Them open up the chessboard, Pa O'Neill. There's nothing that anybody can say that I can say, no, I'm not see that. Nope. And anything you can think of, they can see it.
O'Neill, what should I poll?
You're polling. Which one are you guys excited for? The podcast or the party?
Okay, thank
The
you.
And
party.
if you're going YouTube, Sharon, I'm gonna teach you something. Inside of YouTube, when where you say the yes and the no, just type in thing
Yeah,
in
I
there. You
know.
can
Yeah,
type
yeah,
it
we
in.
catch that. Figure it out the other day.
Last week.
I'll
No
be
problem.
interested for this party because if Wayne is there, you know how petty Wayne is as well. And say Atlanta. So Atlanta. So this is who we having our foot up in the air.
You know a problem, and you know Wayne not gonna figure things out before anybody else figure it out.
Exactly.
Wayne not going to see him gonna see things right off of the cup.
Yes. Yes.
A wife and mate link up. Or somebody say a mate and wife link.
Wife is step out and she bush to the bone.
Yes.
Mate can't hold her. Listen, when wife is step out, she bush to the bone. Trust me. Mate can't hold her one. Mate can't hold her one. Wife, you have a push to her bone. And mate it. And I think that's maybe that's how the writer going to play it. Where Amber is not going to deal with Denisha and Anthony being there. Amber not going to deal with it. When Anthony observe and not say anything about the Wayne thing, Amber not going to deal with Denisha there because that is how Amber is. Remember with the flowers? Remember with the flowers?
I have a question. Do you think if Anthony finds out about Dave there, you think he's going to crash out there?
No. If Amber more crash out, well,
it's tricky, you know. It's tricky.
If Denisha is not there, it's a different thing. If Anthony doesn't bring Denisha,
then it's a different thing.
And he finds out about Dave, that is going to be a total different scenario.
And you know, Charmin, I'm saying again, I think that it could go where he crashes out because see, Denisha says something very important to Anthony. You don't really want me.
Yes.
You're just here right now because your wife is not around. And he knew it was right. If you notice, him literally get taken aback. The only reason why Anthony is now pursuing again is because Amber turned him down. But Denisha was right.
Yeah.
Denisha was right. And him know she was right because you could have seen it on him face for him say, she caught me. She realized I'm really just playing this game because the truth of the matter is I just don't have Amber. But all me know as well is you know Anthony behave and him going a whole heap of rage when people go with Amber.
Anthony said if he finds out that Amber is intimate with somebody else,
turn up like a baby.
And guys, so 88% voted for the party. The party is going to be more exciting.
We have a watch party, man. We have to have a watch party.
We have to do a watch party.
I'm going to create a watch party. I'm going to create a watch party.
Listen,
you have to do a watch party with us because trust me, we have to go live on your channel for the watch party.
I'm gonna spread it out. I'm gonna spread it out. It's all cool, man. It's all cool.
Somebody said on FB said them not understand how Amber allowed Dave to make Anthony eat. I'm gonna say, oh my God,
that's terrible. Wow.
That's terrible.
Wow.
Anthony gonna eat, but Dave can't stick.
That them must say.
Them must say
Anthony on a pole.
Them boy bad man.
Yeah. He need to lay the knife and fork, man.
Man. But my thing is this, you see how Amber is so entitled and so like her chest is so high. She's telling Ernestine that this is where my happy place is. This is where I lay my head. At the end of the skit, you saw that?
That's what she said just today.
Yes, the last one when she introduced Ernestine.
Hold on. Why is O'Neil this good? I said today in one of my reviews that this is her oasis.
Yeah. Yes,
and
that's
her
what she
oasis
just said.
Is about to be disturbed.
Yeah.
Why? O'Neil, you know.
Oh, you're good, so O'Neil.
O'Neil, that's why you're the ghostwriter. Now I believe the chat.
O'Neil,
you believe that?
She introduced to Ernestine, this is my place of peace. This is where I rest my head. I mean, I say, my girl, I'm not your house. I'm not your house now.
You stay there. I tell us Amber
Her chest
presumptuous.
is so high. It's crazy.
Looking low. She's looking low. She look down upon the little people. I want to thank all little people. She look low. She look low. You have comments where say, I don't see Dave saying anything. Do not see Dave saying anything because he comes off as cocky. What if Anthony takes the Nisha with him to the party? That would be something else.
I want
Please
that
hit the
to
like
happen.
button.
I really want that to happen.
Sharon, I appreciate you. And thank you very much for joining. I'm reading some comments here, Sharon. Now, where's
Yes,
make your voice a rest. 92 watching here, friends. Come on, hit the like button. Let's jump this. Push this up to 100. It's going to be a showdown between Dave and Anthony. I can see it as well, too. I can see it the other way. I can see that way. Read my comment, please. What is the comment? Keep going. Let me see where I can find the comment. The podcast first and the party after. I don't think Anthony will bring the Nisha. The Nisha will need a good makeover to go. And Anthony will give it to her, too. That would be a mess. What are you excited for, the podcast or the party? Need more likes, please. Please hit the like button, chat family. No, Amber will not go crazy. It'll go fast. Hold on a little bit there. Stay right there, son. Davis, there we go. No, Amber will not go crazy. If anything, Amber will let him know that Dave is her man.
And then if that happens,
when Amber not going to do that.
If that happens, Anthony's gonna tell Dave, says, did you know that she was sleeping with my business partner right up to the day of my wedding?
So she doesn't want you.
You know what, Amber?
That's what he's gonna say.
Yes, that's what he's gonna say.
Amber not going to do that.
She not mess up her money.
What she told Melissa, that you told Ben, and you know Ben and Anthony's our friend, and you want to mess up my money in the divorce.
You're right.
So she's not going to say that.
Our money. You're right. You're right with that.
Yes,
that's a good line. That's a good line.
If Anthony bring the Lisa, she'll go home that night and cuss Anthony for bring the Lisa. Then talk about it in front of.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like where I'm going.
It can't go either way. It can't go either way, guys. So don't be surprised if you see Anthony embarrass Amber like that. You're reading O'Neill. There you go. Continue.
I'm going again. Anthony doesn't love Amber or Shayla, and Anthony really thinks getting back with Shayla and marrying Shayla to change things around. The only thing though is Joycelyn, Dave doesn't love her either. So and that's what I have a problem with as well. It's like, I don't know what we're arguing, because at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is the only person that ever married to her was Anthony. Now, I'm not listen, I want to understand I'm not on Anthony's side now, but give him at least some amount of credit.
Exactly.
Because the other man, them refuse her. Them use her and them refuse her. And again, like I said before, I'm not saying excusing anything he's done, but I just want to know that too. Because Dave just here for a season. Dave not there for whatever it is.
Dave is not here for a long time. Just for a good time, but not a long time.
Dave not married Amber.
Shami, I have a question for you. When Dave said to Amber, when you asked the question, that if it was back then, they would have a lot of kids. You think he's not? Why now him say that? Because him drink boomer and rum?
I don't know, maybe Amber Marum make them weak, you know. Weak.
For the international listeners, boom and rum are things that assist, you know, the male in getting the woman pregnant. I think that's what they're trying to say. It's getting the woman pregnant. Now, I think you will need more than that, though. You will need some
rum
more.
Weak. No, rum.
It's weakening.
Rum weak.
Right. That's why they're banning it. That's why they're banning it in Jamaica. Boomer rum. Some just a safe. I wonder if I let him drink wine, just them not much.
That make them
back now work.
O'Neill, you ever hear them say anytime a man a rum drinker or a drunkard, a pure jacket him get? And so him not get one picnic with a female, a pure jacket him get. Because him swimmers them not much.
It's not much. Something I go on with Dave. I like what I'm saying, you know. By the way, Sharon, sorry. Poll the question. O'Neill is ghostwriting for Kountry Wayne skits. Go ahead and poll the question, because I don't believe me. I write it. I don't think O'Neill I write the skit.
So somebody's saying, what if Denisha and Dave get together? What if when Dave see Denisha at the party, Him start to go boom, 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 boom.
Then Anthony lose 2 women.
Anthony not lose.
Anthony not losing.
Oh no.
Anthony, when is the party though? Them not have a date for the party yet.
Not yet. But they've just introduced it, but not yet. Listen, the writers, man, I just want to say, writers, if one can hear me, and I know them listen every now and again. I just want to say, you've done well with this. You have the attention of the audience. Don't mess this up. I'm gonna tell them the other day, don't mess it up. If you need the research writers, I'm here for you. For those who think that I'm a ghostwriter.
Anthony, don't talk to Dave Chess again. Like I'm gonna talk to Holiday Chess.
That's exactly what he's gonna do.
You know, Anthony don't want to show off and I talk about him, why him have and why him not have, and him just don't look around. And you know what is going to hurt Anthony the most though? Because him ego, because if him find out say Dave and Amber and him that Dave house, and him remember him tell Amber say men like me and Wayne don't want woman like you. And then him realize that Dave is men like him and Wayne. And that man wants his wife. So that is going to hurt him more than anything else.
That's possible. If I got 5 for your wife. Only you say, Anthony say, I don't lose.
It's possible.
Anthony's going to fight for Amber.
It's possible. Only are you saving your coins to pay Shaman her $200? Friends, I have her $200. If Wayne and Shayla hooks up, I have her $200. Don't worry yourself about me.
No, man, that's
want to be.
Have your money.
Not after today.
After today.
O'Neil, did you see the CEO have to pick up our long chin?
Good. Good.
That was a nice skit. We had a great ball on that one.
Sharon, you know this maca in Jamaica is like a little bush. When you touch it, it closes up.
Yeah, man, I saw she have to pick up her chin.
I saw Shayla look like when
the shame lady.
She just close up. Shema Maka.
Enough, man. But your CEO. This ain't the man her she ride.
CEO.
The man paid 200,000 and you want to make decision. Girl, go sit down. I was happy for her. I was really happy.
Let's have a party on the party. Don't worry, friends. We probably will. I'll make sure we do. I'm gonna have to check the party time and we'll set up and we'll multi-stream and them kind of things to have the parties. No worries at all.
Yes.
Amber will be upset about the Nisha. You want to give me that one to read? I'll read it for you. Amber will be upset about the Nisha, but Anthony's not going to be handling it. Well, I don't think he'll be able to handle it. But we don't know. I mean, it's just tricky. Anthony and Shayla is going to end up in bed together. And Shayla will say, Iman, this is over between them. Friends, I think the Shayla ship, but right now the Shayla ship has sailed. Because you don't have no weight right now. That's what I'm telling you. The party between
like the Titanic.
The party better be tomorrow. I can't wait. You have to wait. I
can't. We have to all get our stone ginger wine.
I tell you, right now,
write it down.
This party is going to be a pivotal moment in the Daltons' marriage.
It will be.
What?
It will be.
This party is going to be a pivotal moment in the Daltons' marriage.
It will be. It will be.
All me I tell them, don't make me cry over Anthony. That's all me I beg them, don't make me cry.
Don't make you bally.
Don't make me ball.
Never box a tissue.
Somebody are gonna end up somewhere. Like the pastor was preaching about Jonah and when disobedience, when they disobey God. And he's there and he said, see, when Jonah disobeyed God and God let Jonah swallow the whale. And the man said to him, say, Pastor, no, the whale swallow Jonah. And he said, me not care a damn, somebody swallow somebody.
Somebody swallow somebody. That's
Somebody are going to end up somewhere the party night. Somebody are going to end up somewhere the party night.
Sharon.
I don't care a damn. Somebody going to end up somewhere that party night.
Sharon, share your screen.
Yeah.
Share your screen.
I'm refreshing the screen in YouTube.
Oh, look on your stream here and share your screen for me, please. Because
Jesus, peace, O'Neil, Lord.
Let me tell you something, Terry. Let me tell you something.
Oh, God.
Share the screen there because I have something for Terry now because they seen Terry. You understand? Let me tell you something, Terry.
Remove this from the screen.
Share the screen there for Terry. Because
Oh Lord.
You know what's funny to come on for your problems. You know what problem. What? Me not trouble. Me just tell you.
Before presenting us, remove the other media. Okay. Which media I have to remove?
Remove the previous one we had before. The one where you're playing before.
I don't see it.
With the YouTube at the bottom
yes.
at the base.
Okay,
there you go.
Let's see.
And then I'll get this one up there.
Okay.
Put it up there.
Right.
There you go. A box of Kleenex tissue for you, Terry. Just because you go ball, you know. Yeah, okay, Terry.
Can't make me do it.
Terry.
No.
Yeah.
Which one of them you want, Terry? Which one of them you want? Come, Terry. Which side? Which one you want? Which one you want, Terry?
Me no want to no tissue.
Expensive kind. Me I buy you this one, Terry. Me I buy you this one. 121. Expensive tissue. Me I make sure you ball properly. Because me have to make a ball good. Me have to...
O'Neil, me not tie my belly and ball.
Chat.
Donna, we not go cry, Donna. Not cry.
Maybe say you're not gonna cry, of course. You know, say you're gonna cry.
We not go cry. We not cry.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you guys. The chat for the ghostwriter is 72%. Say yes, you're right.
What?
KW.
So O'Neil, right? I want to do that to my friends. I want to know it's me. I want to know it's me.
Because your profit, everything come to pass.
Well, they do watch my show, and then I think they do watch a show. I just
they do.
Them watch a show. You can remove that off the screen, Sharon. They do watch my show, I think, you know, because but me have to keep them. Look here, O'Neil is trying to make sure the writers stay honest to you, the audience, and I do pressure them because them know that I'm a thespian. I'm going to look at this from a theater perspective. I want them doing a good show. I don't want them to be lazy with the writing and you know give me some suspense. Make O'Neil know what's gonna happen. You know, trick even O'Neil because right now I don't know what's gonna happen at the party. I don't know. May have some theories, but again, Shaman, Ern could work out, Sharon could work out, Terry could work out. I don't know. Anyone gonna give me right now is open game, a fair game. The party is fair game.
Yeah.
Fair game right now.
It definitely. It is fair game. I am excited about it actually, and we need to have some Kleenex. I pulled it to see who will be crying with Terry.
Now talk to the writers. Writers, this is Sister Terry here. I'm asking you, please don't make Sister Terry have to cry for Anthony. Me cry too much time. Please, writers.
Balling.
You and Sister Donna don't want to cry for Anthony. If it's not tears of joy, I don't want it. Don't want it at all. I am pleading on behalf of me and Sister Donna. Please. We don't want it. It must be tears of joy. No matter if Sharon give me box of tissue, it must be tears of joy. Please.
You can still keep the tissue for the tears of joy, but I can tell you something. This party is going to be a pivotal moment in this Dalton saga.
Definitely. It will definitely be.
It is going to be. And I think this is where the Daltons are going to, because they're going to see their spouses with other people. And it's not going to be feeling good. I mean, they talk and talk and talk and talk, but seeing it, Dave and Amber and Anthony and Denisha, they're not going to feel good about it.
They're not going to feel good. Share screen, Sharon.
Deep in them heart, them don't not feel good about it. It's not going to be a filler. No,
not a filler. Tell them again, there, Sharon. Not a filler. It's not business.
What it is?
O'Neil, be of yourself.
Not a filler. Shaman, I agree with you, Shaman. There shall be no fillers this week.
No filler. Trust me. You hearing? You saw Amber behave with that flowers from what him saying go give Shayla. Yeah. And him saying somebody else. Who are you sending flowers to? Because I know you have somebody else. If Amber see Anthony with Denisha and Anthony see Amber with Dave, trust me.
Problem.
They are going to freak out.
They're mixing it up. They are mixing it up.
The two of them are going to freak out because them don't realize. Them don't want the divorce. Anthony don't want the divorce one. And Amber don't realize, say,
Amber don't want it either.
With nobody else.
No, she don't want it either.
Why she behave like that with Shayla on the floors? If she was over Anthony.
She not over.
Well, we're gonna see on the party night. If
Sabrina asks a question, Sharon. Sabrina asks a question. Let's
Okay,
take a
Richard.
bet to see if Amber will lose her 50% at the party.
Anything possible?
Yeah, but
Anything's
remember,
possible.
if Anthony have the girl too, so the two of them don't have people.
Guys, can you guys please hit the I like button? We have 82 watching and we only have 55 likes.
Friends, hit the like button,
I
friends.
just said I need a picture of you, Terry, and we support our Jamaican people.
Yeah, so why are you not? Yeah, they need to see your face.
No, me have on bonnet.
That's okay.
I have on a bonnet.
She don't want to do her thing with her bonnet right now.
Oh, okay,
No,
she
we can't do
next
the
time,
bonnet.
guys, next time. She have on her bonnet.
Look here. What you ladies need to do, right? What you need.
There
Thank
she
you very
is.
much
She
for
take
coming
it
on,
off.
Terry.
There she is,
Tell them
guys.
again. What we need to do is to assist Anthony. The ladies them that seem to be complaining about the guy's size. And share your screen for me, Sharon. The ladies them will keep complaining with Anthony because they don't want to help the man out some way, somehow. He needs a DDL.
No. Them not need that because Amber was
not going to do him so. Only you're not going to do him like that. You're not going to do it.
No, Terrian. Him really need the DDL for true.
You're not going to.
No, him need it. Him really need it.
Does Anthony need a DDL? Because
yes,
we're tired of
put
people
it in
talking
the chat.
about.
Okay, Terrian. 62% is gonna be crying with you. Okay, Terry. Oh Lord,
I'm not gonna make you do my friend. So. No,
I don't need it because listen, Anthony don't need no DDL. Amber is just being messy when she said that because Amber used to see. You remember when Anthony draw the zipper, Amber sit down, just ease on it. Trust me.
Yeah, but Shayla said things to the girl. Him talk too much about him now, you know.
Shayla is an ocean right now, so
deep and wide, eh?
Deep.
There's a fountain flowing deep and wide, deep and wide, wide and deep.
She not they are the bottom of the pit. That Titanic, that sink long time. She'll not have.
Titanic could have sink in the ocean.
Guys, me just put it in the chat about the DDL if Anthony needs it.
No, he need it.
The panel is drawing out Terry. Look here, guys. Let me tell you this. Look here. Sharon and Charmin are always drawing out Terry for some reason. Terry has been very, very nice. It's not me. It is not me. I've been very modest. I haven't done anything, especially Charmin, because Charmin is not O'Neill. O'Neill has come on here and I've been very, very, very diligent. I haven't said anything about DDLs. You understand? It wasn't me.
O'Neill, you are the person who throw the stone and hide them on.
Hide them on.
You are the person who throw the stone and hide them on. Okay? Don't bother with it. Don't bother with it. I will take accountability. I will take accountability for anything I do, but don't throw the stone and hide them.
That's right.
No,
that's the only
no.
this
you know what? We make Terry and backslide from we put her as a mother.
Don't pressure the
O'Neill, man, make me have to go repent.
Don't worry, Terry.
Right church. Oh Lord, I tell you. Oh, so O'Neill go home. Donna says he needs to master himself only. Then he can make Amber run like a river.
Amber run like a river. Trust me.
No man. Yes. He needs to go get a DDL done for sure. Let me see about that.
Look at will there be one on there? I'm back. What if Dave is Denisha's father and Dalton's child?
Wow.
And the Daltons are left with eggs.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Wow. Will there be one? That's at the end of the chat. Look at that. Will there be one? That's a
That's a nice one.
Because Dave is old enough where it could interesting.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Oh
my, yes, we need Denisha there for true wildebeest.
I tell you, so we need Denisha there. We need her.
Yeah, she has to be at that part, right?
Remember, I said this is going to be a pivotal moment.
Yes.
Dalton's thing. Which, if I go.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yes, that's an excellent one. I love it.
That's a very, very good one.
Tina says, O'Neill. Yep. You as a ghostwriter.
Ghostwriter, will you tell the fellow Kountry Wayne writers to hit the like button? Since we as the GA chat is supplying them with script, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button,
send the
friends.
checks over too.
It's true. They don't even send the checks over.
They need to send the checks over too and give us
credit. We do a lot of work for them. We do a lot of work for them. We really do. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Amber knows she lied on Anthony.
She know that.
Oh my goodness, guys. See, even O'Neil asking you guys to hit the like button also. Oh my goodness,
Hit the like button, friends. It's very, very good, friends. It's just good. They've just made it very nice again. And, you know, this was the country we know and love.
Yeah.
So I'm glad them bring the fun back in it and the niceness and the excitement, because that's what it used to be. Very exciting.
Okay,
let
the
me
next
ask you
is,
something.
You know, anytime we get excited about a party, it just fizzles out. You know that. You remember whose party was it that we were so excited about? And at the end of the night, we said, "Oh my God!"
Chase party.
Either chase party or was it
Archive?
A chase party and chase
Kai
party.
birthday party. No, Kai birthday party. When the fireworks when don't go off.
Yeah, and the blonde like a. It called like a puppy nose.
We were so disappointed.
They don't disappoint us like that.
We were so disappointed.
I hope they don't disappoint us like that, guys.
I mean, I cost them. If they're disappointed, I cost them. And they know I'm good for it. I always come by the platform and cost them.
I hope they don't disappoint us.
Yeah, when they just have to go take it when me cost them.
Somebody else said, what if nothing happened? Nothing happened.
And O'Neil will cost them out.
Like everybody will miss an encounter and almost encounter each other, but won't actually meet.
Makes sense. Well, O'Neil is going to cost if they not get one thing from out of that party.
Wait, now Sharita says Dave is going to invite his wife.
We don't know if Dave is married.
Dave married?
We don't know.
Yeah,
but sure. What if what if Melissa want to get back at Amber in the silent way and invite the other girl that's stalking Dave?
Oh, the one from Arizona.
That could be a thing too. Like our mother come up. You think them clue?
This is really nice.
Possibly.
Them clue though. Because Melissa look like somebody very often crash out. She crash out over the very simple little things.
Crash out queen, man. Crash out queen.
Yeah, man. She crash out easily.
Crash out queen. Well, Will there everyone said, this is a very good comment, Will there everyone. Y'all keep me interested in Skitland. The writers are subpar compared to the commentary. They are, and that's like I said, you see, when I started to do this, that's why I did it. Because some of the times like they just didn't know what they had. They never realized the type of thing they had. They never realized how exciting it is. And you know, here's my thing with it. People, you know, do what we're doing, people do it about Harry Potter and other things.
Yeah.
And I just decided that, you know what, let me find one black person where I write one good little skit and we can support. That's really what it was. And Kountry Wayne thing just looked like the thing. I'm gonna say, you know what, tell you what, I'll support this. Because I can, you know, go with it. That's basically what it is at the end of the day. So for sure, definitely. I have a picture for you, Sharon. Go ahead and I think you can go for that picture right there. So.
Oh, she's saying
go ahead and share the screen.
What? I don't see on the screen. Oh.
Share your screen, Sharon.
Okay.
That's what I call her right now.
Crash out queen.
I crash out queen,
exactly. Because every little thing, because what she crash out for today again in the car.
No. Just a crash out.
About our sister. No, our sister betrayed her.
Yeah. That's she want to keep the secret.
Yeah, but Charmin, every time we see her now, she a crash out. Every single solitary time or something else.
Yeah, she might crash out at the party.
I'm not saying, you know, that you can't be disappointed, but her disappointments just go right into crash out mode every time. So
she's going to crash out at the party. She's going to crash out at that party too.
Yeah,
so we are talking about everybody else, and we're not talking about Melissa, because Melissa
she's
is
there.
Dave's assistant who is going to come to network with all these people.
Yeah.
This is what
she has to be there.
It's the entrepreneurs and all of them networking, getting business deals and everything. So Melissa is going to be there as Dave's assistant. And if Melissa see Amber and Dave look like she might just crash out. So there's a lot of potential for this party.
Yeah.
Wayne going to go?
True.
Yeah, Wayne is gonna be there. But Amber says we need to watch and pick out the little pieces. So I call those things the nuggets. And then and she says trust the process, right? And Anthony's life, he says continue watching. So this is why I know says something is coming for real.
So you pay attention to the script.
This party.
That's right. Pay attention to the script. On the right, now that people start pay attention to the script, those little every little piece in a script of pieces. Pay attention to the moments then, because sometimes they play them. Look on the moments so that they play and look at the script in itself. Just pay attention to that and you'll be perfectly fine.
You know something, Kountry Wayne said something to Anthony today. Kountry Wayne said something to Anthony today. He said that if Jesus is not at that party, he's not going to go because Jesus is who him do always do things for him. Jesus is the one who no human being not do anything for him.
Right.
Jesus is the one who does everything for him. And I think he was telling Anthony that for a reason.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Lots of chat members are hiding in the bushes, watching this fantastic chat review presentation provided by Sharon Reviews. Hit the like button, chat family. Friends, go ahead and hit the like button. Keep those likes up because it's necessary for
Sharon,
the entertainment going and popped up.
You see, when you talk about the glasses with Dave, I go back a while ago and I freeze it. Look at the side of the glasses and you see the long line, silver line across it. Go back when you hug Ernestine and look at it and freeze it and tell me what you see.
Possibly. Okay. Wolfman Dave. I love us. St. Michael Anthony call him Wolfman.
Who give him that
St.
name?
Michael Anthony. St. Michael Anthony 3195. Me love that name. Wolf.
Natasha give little uncles. Remember from the time Natasha called Anthony little uncles? Oh my God. I wonder if they pay Natasha for that. Because Natasha was the first person to call Anthony little uncles. And everybody now call Anthony little uncles.
And Rooster Nation sticks so much that Angela cut her hair, she changed the hairstyle.
Yes. Yeah, she watch your channel on you because I heard she said, on your TV, why you call her Rooster Nation?
Only to make sure change the hairstyle. I can't bother.
Somebody did the live.
I can't bother. You know what? Let me say this. I don't like what them doing to the Diesel character because, okay, here's the thing with Diesel. I saw Diesel today and I just couldn't watch because it's like, they might make him character too inconsistent.
Yeah.
1 minute him on screen, the next minute him off screen. If you're gonna put him on screen, put him on screen.
Yeah.
But the inconsistency where you make us invest in him for a period of time, then him gone, then it takes 5-6 months, then him back again. It's too much. It's way too much.
He went to do something for himself because he was on Riri one day. Riri was interviewing him and he said he has a project that he was doing. So that is why he was not, he was working on a project. So that's why he was not anymore. Yeah.
Understood. All right, me take that back, my boss. Me take that back. Me just want to know you're in the limelight. I want them to be working, like you say, I want Anthony's lie up on screen because I feel like she's lazy. And so, only work already. And I mean, make is what it is. This is a calm before the storm, category 5 at Wolfman Dave's house. The St. Michael Anthony call him Wolfman Dave. I love the name. Atlanta is going to have a fit. This may be his embarrassing payback for standing up at Rose's wedding. Possibly. Trap star, that's possible. Rhonda, why wouldn't he take care of his son though? We're not sure. How maybe he doesn't know his son. Maybe
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he doesn't even know that he has a son.
Yeah. Or maybe he does, but it's something else that's going on with it. We don't know. Crazy Arizona girlfriend is coming. What else is there? Delusional Amber is on the expressway to self-destruction in its purest form. The likes are rising. Keep up the good work, friends. Thank you very much. Lydia, you've been doing an awesome job. Thank you very much for keeping up the chat with that and Goddess and the rest of people.
She's doing such a wonderful job. All our
wonderful
moderators.
job, friends. Wonderful job.
Lydia, I don't want to be a moderator, but she's awesome.
Nancy says, Anthony said, trust the process. That was for him and Shayla to be together. Then they flipping out. Okay? Then they're flipping out. Jesus is not popping on these skits, yeah? Well, hey. A lot of other things popping. Maybe Dave doesn't know or he won't own or recognize him as his son. You never know. Maybe it is also that it's... I'm just saying you just have to leave room for that, because that's a very, very good thing. If Dave and Denisha had a fling, maybe it could be one of those situations like Dalen where you might have a fling and it's something else, so you never know. It could be something like that too. You never know how they might write it. Wolfman Dave, what else you got in that chat there? Let me read some chat for you. Crash out Queen Melissa. O'Neill, Angelina is still rooster as always. Crash out Queen Melissa, that's fine. Let's see. O'Neill, Angelina is still rooster. The name rooster just stuck. But she changed. Donna, Dave is greasy. Where's him? Yes, greasy. Him full of oil. Him.
He need like a powder.
Him look like when taste his patty, him taste his patty in a brown bag. I say him look like
him greasy bad man. Him greasy.
Like taste the patty bag.
Him oily. Him slippery. Yeah. Well, maybe it's talking about his character, that he's a slippery man. When you're slippery, you're like a bar of soap. Diesel came out the bubble. Hopefully, they will have to give him a better storyline. I hope they do that.
Yeah.
Please, Diesel came out the blue. Hopefully, I'm giving a good storyline. Please give him a better storyline. I like looking at Diesel.
They're going to.
This is a party where every secret will be served on a nice platter. That's what I'm saying. They could actually do a bunch of different things in there.
This is a nice one, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The boy Greasy, yes. Man, they are really stretching with these comments. Dave is Denisha's son's father, really? We just don't know. I'm just saying you never know. They may look, okay, here's what I'll say to that Marion West. Look out today, all of a sudden, the man that's working with Ben is Dave's business partner.
Exactly.
I'm just showing you how them can drop anything on you.
Exactly.
So that's why when somebody's giving you these theories, they're not wrong, because the truth of the matter is the theory can just join. Out of the blue, the man is whatever it is. Brody is broke. Oh, I saw that.
Angelina took the money out of the account, O'Neill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, she'll thief the money, man.
Do you think she's gonna end up with Ben? With Mr. Ken?
With Ken?
Yes.
I'm watching it, possibly.
She's loading. It's loading.
Yeah, man, Angelina love money.
Ken is Britney's dad.
She love money.
Mm-hmm.
But when you find out that Ken is Britney's dad, who is Amber's best friend or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Anthony, let me see what he said. Brody card decline on his business. Let me read the next one for you. Who else? Give me another one. This party will be epic. Better than Kai's birthday party. We hope so.
Oh,
good
no,
Lord, do not disappoint us. O'Neill, he wasn't working with Ben. Ben was invited by, see what I mean? There you go again. So I'm just showing you, and thank you for that, Eklund, because that's what I'm saying to you here, Marian. That's how easily they can connect little pieces that are in there. If all the secrets are coming out of the party with Abigail, be there for Ben too, everyone should get served. Possibly, Abigail could appear at a plus one. Remember, they do this, You never know when I'm going to look at. Remember the grand opening. Look how the grand opening, Abigail came into the picture.
Yes.
You'd never think Abigail would come into the picture, but some way, somehow, Abigail is there. And you're wondering, wait, what is Abigail doing here? I'm just showing you out. So that's why I wanted to say that to y'all. Diesel and Tamir's mom would be a good match. Why?
Because
O'Neill, let me ask you a question. Do you think Amber will invite the podcast girls
to the party?
To the party? Because why not ask? Because you see how she introduced Ernestine.
Ernestine is our bestie.
But she's hiding from those girls with Dave.
But guess what? But they won't know that she and Dave together. Because remember, Shayla know him, remember, Shayla meet him as the business partner. So I'm believing that maybe Amber could say, guys, my business partner is having a party, blah, 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 blah. Let's go. And maybe she might step in at the CEO.
I don't think she's going to.
So let's work this. Let's work this. What if here's an opening? I don't know if this will work. But what if, remember, Iman is very famous. Iman gets invited to the party. Iman brings a +1. I'm just giving you inklings, right? Maybe King is a popular person. I'm just giving you how them generally right.
King is also an influencer.
Right, an influencer.
Right. Exactly.
So, right. So there you go. So that's a +1. I'm just giving you how they could easily intertwine and push things up into that particular party. You could possibly even see Dean at the party, because Dean know a lot of people inside the streets. He might invite another person there. Mike may end up there for whatever. You never know. And that's why I'm saying that that party in itself, you could see that because there are doors for them to show it. That's why I'm saying, friends, don't write off anything with the party. But
exactly,
for me, Amber wouldn't want them to go because for Amber, she don't want those girls in our business. But they're playing it that Amber is not realizing that Atlanta is a small world.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's what them play it as. She don't realize it's a small world. Dave also don't realize a small world.
Yeah, but they don't know what kind of party it really is. Remember, they just said it's going to be a party. They don't know who are the guests on that party. If Amber hear that Wayne is going to be there, she's not going to want to be there. True.
She won't know that Anthony gonna be there.
Correct.
No. But I said if Wayne, because remember the man said that Ben said he'll get Wayne as an entertainer. That's what
they won't let Amber know.
If he does not know that Amber and Wayne has, and that's what I'm telling you guys. They don't know that Amber and Wayne has any dealings because Amber has never told Dave about she and Wayne. So it's a possibility that they might mention one who, because Amber might be asking, so one who coming to this party. And they might be saying, oh, we're trying to get Kountry Wayne and with this, because they don't know what kind of connection is.
Charmaine, stop. We do not want to give the writers any more ideas. We want everybody at the party, okay? We want Denisha. We want everybody at the party.
Everybody on the buck up.
We want everybody for God. We want all of the entertainers.
Yes, we want the business. We
want everybody to buck up.
One million ideas. We want it to be lit.
We want the buck up.
Pots.
I agree with you.
We want the pasta.
We want the business. We love the mess.
The mess.
We want the pasta, man, because guess what? SkitLanta dead for now. We want
the pasta.
They're right. You're right. You're right.
So, no more of that, please. No more of that.
Hey, listen to me. As I said before, I'm looking at it as.
Sorry.
Yeah, these characters are off the chains. And will show the knee while wearing his wedding ring. Amber will be in shock while she's there, and they will put on a show in front of the guests, clowning. Possibly. Possibly. You just don't know what you'll see there. King will bring Delicia. There you go. Yes.
And if Anthony and Amber do that, it's going to show both Denisha and Dave that they still have feelings for each other.
Exactly.
So they're going to say, these people have feelings for each other. What are we doing?
Perfect.
What are we doing? Because Amber would not be behaving like that if she didn't have feelings for Anthony. And Anthony would not behave like that if he didn't have feelings for Amber. So these people are going to be like, these people are still very much in love. What are we doing?
Iman and King, no plus ones. Amber will not invite the podcast girl because she's too jealous. Delisha and Lauren will be fishing for their next catch. Iman might bring Sabrina. Who that?
The white girl.
The white girl.
Oh, yeah. The mayonnaise. SM elbow man have like a mayonnaise.
Wedding flop. That's a good one.
Wedding flop.
Oh, Chase might be there. Chase might be there with Candice.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's open. The party won't be a bust like Wayne and Kai's party. West Side Music Group. Party like Wayne party. This one will be fireworks. It has to be. They have a shot. Like me tell them before, we have a shot. And I think them have to make it a shot as well. Guys, ladies. Why I think so is because in order for the divorce to get much hotter, they have to give things to make it hotter.
Yes.
They have to give you things to make it hotter. Because at that point, you need to put more things in there. That's what I'm saying. It has to be something. Them have to put something into there for whatever. It just has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be. It has to be. I love it. Listen, I love it.
All right, guys. My love now. Thank you, O'Neil, for being here with us.
No
worries. We keep O'Neil long enough.
Good man, a long time. Yeah, when a long time there, I never realized that you may have fun. I'm saying, when I have fun, I say,
yeah, you come draw me out.
Man, it's after 9. I did not even realize it's so late.
Yeah, we have fun. That's why we have fun.
We had a good life. Very good life.
Yep. Thank you guys for being here. O'Neil, thank you for jumping on. Thank you, Charmaine. Thank you, Terry. And thank you, Chat family.
Thank you, Chat family. Good.
Only know when I'm a favorite.
Danette, we go and pray, Mama. We go and
O'Neil,
pray.
don't jump off after talk to you. And Terry and what's your name?
Yeah.
If we're not still.
Dana,
all right, thank you guys. Bye for now. We're gonna do
pray.
this again tomorrow.
Bye.
All right.
See you guys.
All right, bye-bye, friends.
And O'Neil promised that we're gonna have a watch party for the party, okay, guys? Because it's definitely gonna be lit. And remember,
I have a watch
you don't
party.
need to be sad. Oh, before O'Neil go, O'Neil, do you think that Crash Amber, that they really Crash Amber character really, really bad? So now they have to try.
No, it's not enough. No, it's not enough. No, it's not enough. The character in the dumpsters right now. It's not in the dumpsters.
It's not in the dumpster yet.
No, because that's why them give you Denisha with Anthony.
Oh, okay.
It's to wedge the balance back.
Oh, okay, it's to balance it out. Okay.
It's to balance it back.
All right. So I'll take back what I said. So that's why we have O'Neil to correct us, right?
What do you if the Daltons are going to get back together, what do you think will have to happen before they can get back together?
Something has to happen to Amber and Dave in order for Daltons to get back together, because she's on a trajectory. So it have to be something with her and Dave. I don't know what it is, but they have to go create a conflict to create that storyline back together, to piece
and
it.
I think it's gonna be
because like I said, her pattern, the one pattern we know about her, Shamin, which we are telling her from before, is when Amber have issue with one man, she go find a next man for the issue where she have. It's just our pattern. Me don't know if I tell you no. It's like when I could have said, okay, it's like I want to ask me, how you know she going to hook up with Dave? I'm could have tell no. Because that's just our pattern. It's just how our character pattern is.
So in other words, then, if something happened between she and Dave and she come home and like in her room and cry and Anthony see her and comfort her.
Correct.
She would be like one forgiving to just for the
comfort. Just for that one night. And once them do it for the one night, it cloud up everything, and so the divorce thing basically get cloudy. So now once the divorce thing gets cloudy, it put her in a place where she no longer has any leverage. So she might have to basically stay, and you that's where now everything gets tricky.
You know what? You know what might crash her if she find out about Dave and Melissa. For some reason, she find out about Dave and Melissa. Because then she's going to realize that's why Melissa have a key to Dave's house. That's why Dave never fire Melissa when whatever happened.
Well, you know what, Charmin, I'd go with this then. Then maybe it is that, I don't know, maybe Melissa and Dave have an episode and Amber witnesses that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Well, if she find out about Melissa and Dave, then she might just don't want, because then she'll go realize that this is going to be too much, because Dave asleep with Melissa and asleep with her at the same time.
Yeah, man. Dave have enough girls.
All right. Thank you, guys. We keep you long enough. Bye for now, guys. All right. We'll see you tomorrow. And if O'Neil don't know, we'll see O'Neil and his life soon. Bye for now, chat family. Thank you very, very much. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Remember to hit the like button on your way out also. Have a pleasant night, everyone.
Thank you very much.
We'll do it again tomorrow, minus O'Neil.
There you go, friends. There you go.
Terry, and last word?
No, just hang in there, baby. Hang in there. It's going to get better. That's all I can say. Just hanging in there.
Buttercups. That's the same.
Buckle up, buttercups. It's going to get better. That's all I can say. Love you guys. Have a good night.
The last word?
I love y'all. Thank you very much for tuning in and keep supporting Sharon Reviews and Shamin and Terry. And I love it. Thank you very, very much for supporting them. The sisters, them doing a wonderful job. I just love it.
All right. Sham, you already said something?
Yeah, as usual, I just want to encourage you guys who are watching in the chat to just take time for yourself, because I know sometimes watching this skit is like, you get into your emotion, but sometimes just step away from it, enjoy something else, go out with your friends, your family.
Have fun with it.
Just get away from it and recharge. You just need to just decompress. I used to tell my friends that when I get home from work in the evening, I just decompress and then I'm ready for the next day. So maybe that's what we all need to do, to just decompress and get ready for the next skit, because trust me, I know draining and tiresome it can be. So just take time for yourself, love your family, and just be there.
All right, guys. Good night. Thanks a lot, everyone.